Ladies and gentlemen, the word of the day is 7 because this is episode 70. We crossed 7 million views last week on our channel, and we just hit 7,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Absolutely mental.
Listen, I've always been saying the numbers are always in sync. So
You've always been saying that?
At this rate, if we get to 1 million subs, we're going to be at episode...
You talking about a million?
100,000.
Something like
Are
that.
you saying 1 million subs?
100. We're going to be at episode 10,000 by the time we get to 1 million. At this rate, probably. Or episode 100,000.
Holy.
That's crazy. That's lofty expectation.
Yeah, but if it grows a lot faster, it'll be probably a lot less.
Look, we could do this podcast for maybe 50 years, and we would not even touch 100,000 episodes.
Or
It's true.
Remember, we do these once a week.
or even 10K.
Probably 100,000
Yeah.
videos.
Not even
total.
10K. How long does it take for us to do 100 episodes?
Well, it's
just under 2 years.
We're at
So
10.
then let's round it up to 2 years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so can we do the math on that?
2 years would be just 52 times 2, which would be 104.
So we'll be at 104.
We'll be 104 years old?
104 subs.
Oh no, I'm talking about just
Oh.
what would it be for 2 years?
So right now, our trajectory, so we've gotten 7K subs in a year and a half. So this time next year, we should be over 10K, probably closer to like 14K.
Today, at the time of recording, is actually our 1.5 years because it's August 13th. We started on March 13th, 2024. So,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's just, we're my math might be wrong. I think it's
I
actually 1 year,
wish-
5 months. Next month would be
Do
1.5.
they send anything for 10K subs?
No.
That's
100K is the first
crazy.
one. Dude, so many channels have 10K subs. You need to cut the number by a lot. Even there's a lot of
Like-
channels that get 100K.
50K would be sick though.
It would be cool, but I don't like looking too far into the future because you get ahead of yourself
Yeah.
when you start looking at those numbers. Right now, all on my mind is 7,500 and 8K. And
Yeah,
you just
that's
keep
it.
moving along.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I agree.
we wouldn't be here without you guys and y'all's support. So we can't thank you guys enough. It really means the world to us. And
Yeah.
today's also a very special day because we have the series finale of our Summer of Tier Lists. I can't believe it's already over.
It's fast.
Yeah, we're already on the 5th one. This is the centers. For those of you that are new, we've been doing these for the past 4 weeks, going down the positions, doing best point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, and power forwards in the NBA. And as I just said today, we have the big dogs, the centers. So if you guys do want to go check out any of our previous episodes or the tier list to do yourself, links are down in the description below. And if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Get us to 8K now. When do we want to kind of set the goal? Because back in June when we hit 6K, we wanted to get 7K before September, which you guys smashed out of the park.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what do we want to do for 8K? What date do we want to hit it by?
Do we want to say 2 months?
We could. What would that take us to, like before October or?
No, that'd be Halloween.
Yeah.
We're in August.
So I guess so
Before Halloween.
before Halloween.
Yeah,
Even though that would kinda
that's
be-
doable.
I think that's doable.
That's very doable.
So like mid-October.
Yeah, just around anywhere in October.
Yeah.
Okay.
So get us to 8K by then. It's on y'all. And
8K, and we're gonna put Gio in a pumpkin.
that's the most random thing.
We're gonna find a giant pumpkin, the biggest pumpkin in the entire world. Put Gio in it and roll him down the road.
I do not consent to that, so
Okay.
you're safe. but yeah, obviously, if you're on Spotify audio platforms, give us 5 stars, all that good stuff. Answer the polls. Socials down in the description. Get Gio to 1 million Instagram followers. We'll obviously do our usual first 45 minutes to an hour of news. And boys, do we have anything to say before we dive right in?
Let's dive.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of you saying dive right in, I think at 10K subs we should all go skydiving.
I'm not doing that. Let's get into the first segment. Into the first segment we go. We're going to start today's episode off once again with a coach contract extension. So obviously last week we talked about the Chicago Bulls extending Billy Donovan, kind of forever enclosing him in their land of mid and mediocrity and everything of that nature. And today we're moving slightly up the food chain in the NBA. And we're going to put the tweet on the screen, not from Shams Charania, because finally he did not tweet about something that won't have his thing on the screen. Instead, we're going directly to the source. We got the Boston Celtics Twitter on the screen right now. Shout out NBA Paint because they remade their logo and that's currently their profile picture. So shout out them. But it says, we have signed Joe Mazzulla to a multi-year contract extension. So obviously, for just some context and for those that don't know the situation, Joe Mazzulla was the assistant coach back in the 21-22 season for Ime Udoka when the Celtics went to the finals, lost to the Warriors. Then Mazzulla got into some trouble off the floor that we will not talk about on the show. Udoka. My fault. Ime Udoka got in some off-court trouble and stuff like that. Celtics suspended him, fired him. Mazzulla got promoted. Celtics got to the conference finals, and the year afterwards, they won the championship. And now, here they are after a second-round exit. There's no Tatum. They're presumably punting this season. But it seems like Mazzulla is going to be here for the long haul with Tatum, Brown, and the gang. So, Gio, as someone who is high on Joe Mazzulla, was never always high on the Celtics, what's kind of your thoughts on this move?
Yeah, I think this move immediately shows us that the Celtics trust Mazzulla. Because how many years was the deal?
They don't really say with coaches. They're more privatized, but typically coaching extensions are anywhere from 3 to 6 years.
Okay, so it's kind of long.
Yeah.
3 to 6 years. Yeah, I mean, they trust Mazzulla, and they feel that he's done enough in his past to have the next 3 to 6 years with the Celtics. So.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Antoine?
I mean, Joe comes into a situation that is probably a lot in his favor because the head coach is gone. He's got to step up. The team is already good, so that's a good thing he has. Again, this year coming up with Tatum out, you can't look at Mazzulla as the scapegoat at all for anything, even with the roster they have. And locking up Joe is immense because if he were to hit the open market, he immediately shoots up to the 29 other teams' top of their coaching list right away. Even if you have guys already there, Mazzulla would shot up to number one for everybody. I guess the only guys that probably would not interview probably like Spoelstra or like Redick. Any of those guys. Maybe Redick would be gone. But Mazzulla would be the highest guy probably on everybody's list. So the new owners come in, they lock him up, and you kind of have everybody set up for the next 5 years with Tatum and Brown and now the coach as well. So you have a window of this next 5 years, and then you see what happens going forward. They're under the CBA. Second apron now, so that's good for them. More flexibility is good for the new owner and for Mazzulla as well. So well-deserved for Joe. He comes in and immediately, gets the job done, gets a championship within 1.5 to 2 years. He hops in. It's tough to do that, but like I said, the team is already there, so he didn't really have to rebuild an entire core. And being the assistant coach, he kind of instills his philosophy, learning from Ime, who also is going on his way in the West too. So it would be interesting to see a Celtics-Rockets NBA Finals.
Definitely not this year.
You have the I guess, the apprentice in Mazzulla, and then the leader in Ime.
The mentee and the mentor.
The mentee and the mentor. But I doubt the Celtics will make it this year. Maybe next year. The Rockets still might have a full team with KD. That would be really fun to watch for sure. But again, deserved. Brad Stevens did his job. And, I think the thing they need to focus on this year is just look plausible for the fans. Just give it all their best because, it's all they really can do. This moment.
They honestly don't even need to do that. They could literally win 20 games, get the first pick, and then you bring in this guy, whoever it's like, could be Debanza, could be Cam Boozer, could be really anyone, and you pair that with a Tatum that's healthy again, with Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and company. It's quite insane.
True.
And to me, like, this extension really shows a lot for Boston specifically, because Wyc Grousbeck will no longer be the Celtics governor.
Yeah.
Effective, I think, immediately.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to stay on until 2028. Tatum getting hurt probably, changed some things. The Celtics won't be competitive anymore. And Bill Chisholm's just going to take over, hire the people that he needs to hire. And it seems to me that both Brad Stevens and Joe Mazzulla, I guess he shares the same philosophy as the Grousbecks did, talking about Bill Chisholm. And I think it kind of gives this team a sense of security, saying that, look, this team is capable of being that next dynasty. But right now, you're just going to have to weather the storm without your best player. And because of that, you're able to add so many more assets going forward. And Joe Mazzulla is going to instill his philosophy on whoever comes in, whether that's a new draft pick, a free agent, a big trade. There's so many different ways that, this roster could look next season. And I really like the move. I was hesitant with Joe Mazzulla. I was very skeptical on his coaching style. I thought he was just an Ime Udoka merchant. It was just the roster that he inherited, which, is the truth. This was Ime's roster, but the Celtics made numerous conference finals and won NBA finals and couldn't get it done. He got it done. And to me, that's like bigger than most things. And, think about it this way. In the past 10 champions, Joe Mazzulla and Steve Kerr are the only coaches that are still with the team they won the championship with. Everyone else has gotten fired.
Wow.
So that has to be said for something. And obviously Spoelstra's still there, but they won their championship so long ago.
Yeah.
And they don't switch the coaching carousel that much. Even Popovich isn't coaching the Spurs anymore. So I guess I'll ask you the question here, Gio. When Tatum comes back next season, do you think the Celtics will? Would you call them the instant title favorites for 2027?
Honestly, yes. And I think that's because I'm banking on the Celtics to not be a playoff team this year.
Yeah.
This year. So that means they're going to be very well rested. That means they're going to get a decent draft pick. You know what I mean? That means that, Tatum comes back. And then the next year, I think they still got some guys in there that are hoopers. So I would make them my title favorite instantly, especially in a weak East.
It's tough, though, because remember, that East could be a lot better in 2027. Remember, Halliburton comes back as well. So the Pacers will be a threat. The Knicks and Cavs will still hang around. The Pistons' Magic will get better. We'll see what happens with other teams that are building up, like Toronto and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't really call Philly a title contender much anymore because Embiid's like, some doctors are, recommending retirement for
That's
him
insane.
because his knee is so screwed up.
Feels bad for him.
So, but we'll talk about that when more information comes out at a later date. But I don't know. It's tough to call the Celtics a title favorite
Well, listen.
at that time.
A fully healthy Celtics right now. Let's say they had all their guys. Let's say that fatigue is not a factor.
Right.
Based on the roster, the Celtics roster is still the best in the East. No doubt about it, at least in my mind. Even against the Pacers, even against the Cavs or whoever else, Magic, whoever else, Knicks.
For me, with the Pacers and Celtics specifically, I need to see who the centers are.
Well, isn't KP still over there?
No, we got traded to Atlanta.
He's in Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah. And remember, Horford's gone.
Yep.
right.
So
Well, yeah.
yeah,
Good point.
because they aren't contending, there's no reason for Horford to stay.
Right.
You might as well go either ring chase or just retire. You've already gotten your ring.
Honestly, just retire, bro.
Yeah, you probably could because right now he's in talks with the Warriors, and I don't think he wants to do that.
No.
But it's tough because the Celtics have everything they need but a big man. And Amias Queta is still very raw. We don't know if he's the guy. Meanwhile, teams like the Knicks, the Cavs, the Thunder, they all have guys that have centers that are established, have won championships, and can hold their own. So, I mean, my understanding is that the Celtics will make a big trade next summer.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me at all, especially if it's for a center. But I just don't know who that would be, at the time.
Right.
So it's tough. Maybe like a guy like Daniel Gafford becomes available or Derek Lively. Like crazier things have happened.
Yeah. Crazy stat about Daniel Gafford, though.
Let me hear it.
I actually forgot the specific numbers, but
Yeah.
those charts where they show like the players' faces, and it's like there's like a chart where it's like how many blocks and then like how many attempts or something like that.
Like
And
a
it
line
shows,
graph?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like one of those graphs. Gafford, based on that chart, which I have to bring up, I can't find it right now, but based on that chart, he was ranked the best defender in the NBA.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Based on that chart, right? Based on that graph. So
Is that from this past season specifically?
this past season.
Because I know in Washington they always like throttled single coverage with him. So that's why Jokic took so long to get a triple-double against the Wizards.
Yeah.
Because they would just throw single coverage at him with Daniel Gafford at the 5.
Right.
And I think they still kind of do that in Dallas. That's just the way he plays. I think that's where he thrives, to be honest.
He's an amazing defender.
Yeah, you're a
Help
big
defender.
Gafford
I'm
guy.
a huge Gafford guy. I think he helps a lot with winning. So if they can pick up Gafford somehow, that'll be amazing for the Celtics.
It would, yeah. He just signed an extension, so if things maybe don't transpire in Dallas and Lively does take the leap we expect him to, then there's a chance then he could be expendable. I'm not saying he'll be a Celtic, but it's possible. But
Right.
we know how great the Celtics are when it comes to their front office. They've historically been great. They barely make mistakes. Brad Stevens is him.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see. But do we sort of have any final thoughts regarding regarding the Boston Celtics or Joe Mazzulla? Obviously, congrats to Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah. No.
No, I think that's all I got here.
Yeah.
All right, let's transition into the next story. So this actually happened earlier this morning while we were editing today's short. Hope you guys enjoyed it, by the way. It was a cheeky little guess the player between those two knuckleheads over there. Go find out who won. We'll link it down below even, just so you guys can go check it out. So this is why it's essentially replacing Shower Thoughts. So we're going to postpone that to next week in the event there's not enough news. So here it is, tweets on the screen from Shams Charania saying, NHL Carolina Hurricanes owner Tom Dundon has agreed to buy the Portland Trailblazers from the estate of Paul G. Allen for a valuation of over $4 billion. That's just, like, the fact that he could just casually pay $4 billion for an NBA franchise is just nuts. Like, the amount of people that don't have that money combined is crazy. But in retrospect, Paul Allen sadly passed away several years ago. So his family's kind of been running the team, but this past summer they finally, mustered up the courage and strength to want to sell the team, and they opened up to buyers. And I guess this was the best offer they received. And a lot of people thought originally they were going to move the team to Carolina, but they said they are adamant on keeping the team in Portland. So Antoine, your thoughts on this? This is like the fourth or fifth team sale we've had this year alone.
Well, that was the first thought that came to my mind. But they're getting the WNBA franchise in 2 years, so that makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah.
Because that's their affiliate. It's a weird owner, Carolina Hurricanes. I mean, I know the Hurricanes are a really good team, and the owner has a big pocket clearly. Raking in that money from Carolina, I could see the Hurricanes getting moved, just because. Why not?
No, they're pretty established where
they are. I was going to say that it makes no sense. This is just like a multi-owner guy that's taking on teams. The Kroenkes have it in Denver with all their different teams. We see it all around sports. Portland Trailblazers going for $4 billion is insanity to me. I don't want to disrespect Portland because I know Portland's a beautiful city with basketball history, but they're probably one of the smallest markets in the NBA, and going for $4 billion is incrementally insane. Because what are the other offers? You're telling me that the Charlotte Hornets only got $4 billion for their franchise? You're telling me who else can get $4 billion for their franchise?
I think any team, really. Put it this way. You could put an NBA team out in Bozeman, Montana, and the team will sell for over $4 billion.
Yeah.
It's almost like... And it's even crazier when you realize that in 1988... Paul Allen bought the team for $70 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's
ridiculous. You guys, the profit margin on that alone is like insane.
You know what's crazy? If we were alive in the 40s to 50s, our first investment should have been buying a sports team, because we would have bought it for like $5K. And we would have made billions of dollars up until now. But good for the Carolina Hurricanes owner. Taking on another team is a lot of work, to be honest. But if it is done right, it should be a seamless process. Multiple owners have that over, or multiple, governors have that, feasibility with a lot of teams. Portland is a very well-loved basketball town. So he's picking up a good team. He's picking up a team in a rebuilding phase, but it's a good rebuilding phase. The WNBA team's coming soon. He probably saw that coming along. Definitely more income, definitely more exposure with them. So I don't have any qualms with that, because, as long as he doesn't do Matt Ishbia, he'll be fine.
Hopefully not. And to answer your question, this was an article posted by Interbasket in like the end of May of this year. The Blazers were actually valued at $3.2 billion. Wow. So they were sold for a lot more. Obviously, Dame coming back probably raised the value a ton. They're the 23rd highest in the NBA. The lowest valued team is the Memphis Grizzlies. They're one of two teams in the league that are below $3 billion in valuation. The other one is the Pelicans. which
sense.
is a little surprising considering New Orleans isn't a small city market at all. They got it's a prestigious city with prestigious sports teams. It's interesting. And the Thunder are 28th, but that's about to shoot right up because they just won a championship. So they're probably going to go up a bunch. But, it's crazy to see. It's crazy to see that, teams in small markets, the fact that they're able to sell that kind of money, they went for about half of what the Lakers were sold for majority wise. It's nuts.
We're from the New York area, and all of our sports teams probably blow their Trailblazers out of water by a lot of amounts, and we haven't not had a team sold in our area yet. But when that does happen, that's going to be a fight. Whoever's sold from NFL to NBA to baseball to hockey.
We just had 2 recent sales. Joe Side bought the Nets like less than 10 years ago, and Steve Cohen just bought the Mets a few years ago.
Mets, yes, the Mets was recent. Okay,
yeah, we have them. What are your thoughts on this, Gio? We don't really get these too often, but we're getting a lot of them now in the NBA. I'll ask you this: why are all owners deciding to sell the team now? Like, why is this the time they're doing this? Because remember, these new TV contracts are so lucrative.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not a economics guy. I'm not a big money guy. But at the same time, I would assume there has to be some politics involved, because like you said, there's a lot of these people are selling their teams right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know why. I don't know what they're hearing from, and what they're putting their trust in. But it's just interesting because this is a trend that we're seeing now, and it's why is this happening?
Exactly.
So if you guys have any thoughts on that, let us know. Let me know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I want to know.
Now, granted, the Blazers are an anomaly of this trend because they haven't really had their owner for 7-8 years now, so it's been sort of different for them. But, we saw Mark Cuban sell the Mavs. We saw Jeannie Buss sell part of the Lakers.
Yeah.
We saw Wick Grusbeck sell the Celtics.
Yeah.
And there's probably others that were missing. Michael Jordan obviously sold the Charlotte Hornets. And it's kind of the first of many, I think.
Well, I've been hearing a lot. This is not really basketball related, but
yeah,
I've been hearing a lot of people saying there's a big money transfer going on. That means that a lot of older people that have businesses are getting ready to sell their businesses now.
Oh, okay.
Right? And they're going to sell it to most likely a younger person that is, that they see to be responsible. So this goes even beyond the big money, like the NBA and all that. This goes even to your local dealership. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or your local whatever it is. People are selling their businesses now. So if you're a young person like us, get ready, get some connections, because they might give that business to you. You know what I mean? So,
go find yourself a couple $2 billion, and who knows what can happen.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're not there yet.
Yeah,
but
we'll get there at some point, hopefully.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But yeah, even just general companies, we've seen Southwest Airlines were just bought out by private equity.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the biggest trend now is the private equity firms, because I think it's so tough in this day in society to single-handedly run something with your vision, because private equity don't have emotions in business. Mm-hmm. Private equity just wants to make the bang on the buck. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you see with Red Lobster that it is working. Their new owners have gotten them out, or their new CEO's gotten them out of bankruptcy and stuff like that. And you see that Southwest Airlines, like I just alluded to previously, they got rid of their 2 free checked bags, which is the main incentive to fly them in the first place. I think in the NBA, the contracts are obscene. We talked about this last week. Luka Doncic is going to sign a $400 million contract. Do you really think the Grusbecks want to pay Jason Tatum that kind of money in 2030? They want him on the team, but they don't want to be pulling out that checkbook to pay $500 million to a singular individual.
Yeah.
This new CBA is insane. And because you have to pay Jason Tatum all this money, you're going to have to forfeit draft picks. You're going to have to pay the luxury tax. There's a lot that goes into it. Mm-hmm. And you're really going to need to find owners with a metric bleep ton of capital. Mm-hmm. That's why I think you might see some state-owned teams like the Saudis they do in the world of soccer, just like the Qataris, the Emiratis, all of these insanely rich countries and media conglomerates, I think are the ones that are going to be doing this. And it's just interesting to see because, here we have a team in a small market that was looking to sell for a while. And it just makes you think, because a lot of stuff here, the NBA is a business, and we always forget that. More for just the players, for the owners, because they're the ones dishing out this money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I guess the thing that comes in hand is that, family owners are part of the Blazers and the Lakers. They may want to just move on, get their paychecks for the future, and their families move on from it, live their lives. There also could be a hidden meaning behind it. Someone's in their ear saying something in the future of the NBA, what's going on, that could maybe hurt them financially, or something already a lot more difficult. But again, every year, especially in team ownership, their valuation will go up, even if just a little bit or, whatever, but it'll always go up. That's like the biggest investment as a sports team, hands down, right now. And we'll see more of it. We'll see more teams getting sold. I think that's just, not just in the NBA, we could see some also around our other three sports. So, it's just bringing in the new owners. Hopefully, will do a good job for the ones we've seen this off season. And don't take a page out of Matt Ishbia's book.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine.
I mean, look, right now he's doing a decent job.
Doing a lot better.
He's in Operation Save the Sun.
Yeah.
Essentially, but
yeah.
I think I'll close with this, because obviously there's so many teams that could sell, right? There's 30 teams in the NBA. And, obviously teams like the Celtics that just sold won't. Joe Tsai doesn't primarily own the Nets. I know someone else has some stake, which that person could eventually buy him out. But do you realize the amount of money and competition for the two expansion teams? Like that Vegas team, I'm pretty sure the starting bid to invest for the team is like $7 billion. Wow. That's the start. If this gets into a bidding war, who knows?
That's a ton of money.
And and just think, if Dolan ever sold the Knicks, 100% of the Knicks, if the Lakers majority, we're talking at least 51%, if that went for 10, then the Knicks would probably go for over 20, close to 25 maybe, because the Knicks are the highest value team in the NBA.
The crazy thing is that I could see Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan, Fat Joe all throwing in their money and saying, let's do this. And you have all the actors of New York and history own the Knicks.
Low key, that would be better than Dolan.
Yeah, because that's how the Dodgers are.
That would be a mess.
The Dodgers in baseball are literally the same thing.
It's hard when you have, well, I agree with you, G, multiple investors, ideas clash, and I feel like while they would care about the team and their success, they could do that by running the business into the ground, and you'd be swimming in debt and luxury tax and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It takes a lot of cojones to be a sports owner. It's tough. Right. You got to dish out the money. Just think of what FSG's doing right now. They offered Juan Soto $750, and then they're just paid $400 million in Liverpool's transfer window. And because they bought all those players, they had to sell some of them. So it's all part of the motions of business. But congratulations to the Portland Trailblazers and the family of Paul Allen. That's big time money. And shout out my aunt who's in the Blazers front office. So hopefully she's chilling with this move. And congrats to Tom Dundon.
Yeah.
You're an owner of an NBA franchise. That's big time.
That's huge.
So do we have any final thoughts before we get into the next segment?
No. What's wrong?
Yeah, really quick. Owners are rigging the NBA.
Ooh,
We should end it right there.
Exactly. That's a good conversation for another day.
I don't think that's happening.
Share our thoughts next time.
Yeah. Into the next segment we go, guys. After months and months and months of waiting, I don't know why they wait till August to do this. We finally have the NBA schedule for the 2025-26 season. Now, obviously, we covered this last year, and we kind of went over the main matchups and stuff. Now, here's where it's a little different. So by the time this episode comes out, whether it's Friday or Saturday, depending on how long it takes me to edit, the NBA schedule will be released. We're recording this on Wednesday, the 13th. The whole thing gets released tomorrow. The NBA does a whole social media push during the morning and afternoon, where you'll get the full schedule from October all the way down to April and everything of that nature. Okay. But this week, Shams, Malika Andrews, and the NBA themselves have been leaking specific primetime matchups for this season. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have graphics made, and we're going to just put them on the screen. I'll go through each one, and we'll kind of just get some general thoughts on. We're kind of just going to free flow this. It's going to kind of be interesting to see what goes on. This is in chronological order, just so you guys know. And you guys have any questions, anything you want to say about the schedule, anything interesting before we kind of dive right in?
I'm ready.
All right, well, hopefully for you, Gio, Russell Westbrook's playing in some of these games, but right now he's not on an NBA team.
Yeah.
So are you getting worried?
No, not at all.
He'll be a Sacramento King in no time.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but I'm not worried. He's going to be in the NBA.
Yeah, and let's just take some picks. How many national television games do you think the Nets and Knicks will get this season, considering me and Anthony are Nets and Knicks fans?
The Knicks will get...
The Knicks had 39 last year. The Nets had 1 against the Knicks.
The Knicks will probably have 42.
I think they're going to have 40. I think the Nets are going to get 1. I think it'll be against the Knicks on rivalry week.
Yeah, the Nets will get sub 5 for sure.
We got 1 last year.
Yeah.
We're arguably worse this year.
Yeah.
So who
Sub
knows?
3.
Yeah, sub 1.
Sub 1.
We could wind up with 0. There's a good chance of that.
Oh my God.
But let's get into it. So obviously, vastly different from last year. Say goodbye to TNT. Say hello to NBC and Amazon.
Good.
So we have a new era in the NBA. This, I believe, is an 11-year TV contract worth billions and billions of doll hairs. So let's start off with, I guess, the beginning of the season, opening night, which is on my dad's birthday. Shout out my dad on October 21st. Tweets on, or not the tweet, the graphics on the screen right now. Ring night game in OKC. They'll be taking on their former franchise player, Kevin Durant, and the Houston Rockets.
Wow.
At 7:30 on NBC.
That's the first opening. That's the opening
First
night.
game, yeah. So Kevin Durant is going to have to watch his former team hoist up the banner and get their rings.
Damn.
Second championship in franchise history, first with OKC. So
You think KD is gonna cry?
he's already been on Twitter saying he doesn't really care.
He's capping.
So
Wow.
he's definitely capping.
You know how much he caps on Twitter?
Oh, a ton.
Yeah.
But we love KD. He's a Nets legend, so I can't slander the man.
He's alright.
You don't like him for obvious reasons.
Oh, my God.
But interesting game. I mean, that's going to be an exciting one. We were
I will.
wondering who was going to be along with them. And obviously the other game, the nightcap, is about just as you'd expect between the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers.
That is so disgusting.
I feel like it's always some form of LeBron or Steph Curry on opening night.
That's so NBA of them to
Yeah,
do.
it really is. And this game will also be on NBC. NBC's got both of them.
You can't be mad at it though, because it is LeBron and Steph. You know what I mean?
And Luka.
I'm at that point where these guys are almost done.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah.
Because once they're gone,
That's true.
you don't want to take these for granted.
Nope.
It was like, yes, we were sick of them during the mid 2010s, and then they were both like subsequently ass throughout the later part of the 2010s and the early part of the 2020s. They each got a chip in the process, and now we're just enjoying them.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts on opening night? Good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs medium, thumbs down, anything?
I say thumbs up.
I think these are
Yeah.
W games.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are clearly thumbs up. So we'll just do that for each one then.
Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah.
up, medium, or down. So let's get into opening week. So the NBA are doing primetime games on the second and third day of the season. So we have 2 games on October 22nd. The first game is the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. And all of these games will be on ESPN, which is perfect for ESPN because they love their New York Knicks.
That's even worse. I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's a matchup between the two frauds of the East.
Yes. See the
First off, it's one fraud, the Cleveland,
no, I mean,
and
look,
another one that made it to almost the finals.
look who has the championship this century.
We don't have one in like 2 centuries.
Exactly. The Cavs have one, bro. So,
Your last championship was in like
The
1700.
80s.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while back when they had Willis Reed and Walt Frazier.
Yeah, back in like Thomas Jefferson era.
Yeah, the Knicks are like low key, like as far as like historic franchise, they're like on the level of the Nets as poverty.
Yeah.
So,
They are.
and then the second part of that game is a matchup between the past 2 number 1 picks, the San Antonio Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks. Wemby
Yeah.
versus Flag.
And Dylan Harper.
And Dylan Harper, yeah, but
Yeah.
we're really here to see
Just
Wemby
one-
and
yeah.
Cooper Flag, yeah.
I'd like that. I have no issues with that at all.
And then let's transition into the October 23rd games, both on ESPN. 7:30, a rematch of the 2024 Finals. The OKC Thunder are going to Indiana to take on the Pacers.
That's not as interesting because there's no one Hallie.
I mean, yeah, there's no Hallie,
Still
but like they still got dogs on that
They
team,
do.
and that home crowd ain't gonna mess with OKC.
No Miles Turner either.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
it'll be interesting.
Nemhard 50-point game? Question
Imagine.
mark. That would be sick, by the
He's
way.
like that.
And then the second part of that game is between one of Gio's former teams and Gio's favorite team, the Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors.
Another
Definitely not
one.
my favorite team. If you don't know me already, it's not my favorite team.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
look, Nuggets Warriors always produces some great games. We obviously all remember
Good
the
matchup.
Jokic half court game winner in 2024. That was just nuts.
Ridiculous.
So far, Adam Silver's cooking. These are some good games.
I mean, you better be cooking. It's prime time.
He
You know what I
better
mean?
be. Yeah,
Yeah,
these are
that's
some
true.
good games.
Yeah.
Ready to get into the next one?
Let's go.
All right, we have our first games of Peacock exclusives. So for those of you that live under a rock, Geo, Peacock is the premium subscription service for NBC. So,
Okay.
so for those Premier League fans out there, we watch a lot
I
of our
don't think
games
that's
there.
common knowledge, bro.
I mean, the
Peacock is
NFL started
common
having
knowledge.
games on Peacock. It's
Yeah.
pretty known.
Okay.
So there's going to be two games on Monday, October 27th. The first one, Cleveland Cavaliers against the Detroit Pistons.
It's a good one.
And the second game is the Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I like it.
Very good.
I'm really glad the Pistons are starting to get some national attention. I've been pleading for this for so long, and they exceeded expectations last year, so they're finally going to get the shine they deserve. And Nuggets Timberwolves, the
Classic.
Timberwolves have had their number for quite some time now, but it's going to be a fun game nonetheless. Jokic and Ant, it's always fun.
Did
So
you guys see Ant? He's getting jacked.
yeah, I did see that.
And so is Evan Mobley.
That's good. He needs
Did
that.
you see Evan Mobley?
Yeah, Mobley is should put on.
Bro looks insane right
He's looking good, man.
now. Yeah.
Look, the Cavs could get it done this year. We might.
If Evan Mobley turns into LeBron James, because that's what he's looking like right now. Like, he's insanely
He's
jacked.
taller too.
He put on like 15 to 20 pounds of straight muscle. That's it. So we'll see. We might see a dominant Evan Mobley.
People were calling him a fraudulent defender, which I still don't understand.
No.
But I guess he took that personally.
Yeah.
So we're going to transition. We're going to head down to the south of the border. We have the Mexico City game to open up the month of November. And this got leaked a while back, but it's going to be the Dallas Mavericks against the Detroit Pistons. So
Okay.
Dallas Mavericks.
Cooper Flag versus Cade Cunningham in Mexico City.
East-West matchup.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Not bad. Look, the Pistons get on television.
Alright.
I'm watching.
I think that's a medium for me.
Cade's really fun to
Yeah.
watch. So
Yeah.
not bad. There's definitely better games that are out there.
Yeah.
But not bad. All right, so this is going to be a big lump of games that we're going to get into next. They just released a bunch of the prime nights for the NBA Cup. We're going to start with the Amazon nights. So on Halloween, November 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th, there's going to be all these games. So we'll put the list on the screen. I'll just read off the matchups, and then we'll talk about them. So Halloween, we got Celtics and Sixers, and we got Lakers and Grizzlies. The 7th, we got Rockets and Spurs, Warriors and Nuggets. On the 14th, Heat and Knicks, Warriors and Spurs. 21st, we got Pacers and Cavs, Nuggets and Rockies. And then on the 28th, we have Bucks and Knicks, Mavericks and Lakers.
Ah.
So
Mavericks,
the Mavs
Lakers?
and the Lakers. Yeah.
When is that?
That's on November 28th.
On Thanksgiving?
The week of Thanksgiving.
I don't
or
know.
after.
They usually have these games on like Friday or Saturday, so definitely not Thanksgiving.
Okay, yeah.
A few
'cause
days
it's football.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
the remaining 50 group play games will be split between ESPN, NBC, and League Pass.
Ooh.
Biggest scam of all time.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
It's
League Pass sucks.
annoying, bro.
Yeah.
But at least I'm glad at least I have a Prime subscription and I have a Peacock subscription.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to watch more
That's
games
fine.
than
Yeah.
not. But, it is what it is.
Those were all good for
Yeah.
Prime.
I'm a fan of them.
Yeah.
How many games are going to be played on NBC?
I'm about to get into some of them right now. We have
me
two NBA Cup NBC nights.
Good.
So these are happening on November 25th. I don't know what day Thanksgiving is on
24th, probably, or 23rd.
because it's on a Tuesday. Yeah, so never mind. I had the day of the week here.
Yeah.
They're on the screen right now. We have the Magic and the 76ers, and we have the Clippers and the Lakers.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's
of course, the Lakers are on national television as much as possible,
Well, yeah.
no matter how good or bad they are. These are kind of weak games. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really thrilled with them.
I don't think it's that weak. I think the Clippers are very good.
The Sixers one's a little
I think
weak.
the Sixers and Lakers
I
are
think
kind
the
of
Sixers are
dragging it
really
down.
good.
Oh my
If Embiid doesn't play though,
Okay, yeah, well, yeah. If he doesn't
That's the
play,
biggest
if he
thing.
does play,
then yeah, it'll obviously be good.
Yeah.
So I mean, they still got other guys. They got Maxey, they got VJ, they got McCain.
True.
So
PG.
yeah, they obviously have Paul George, even though he probably won't be playing.
What is he? What's his overall in 2K?
Paul George? I actually don't know.
Probably like an 83.
Let me see. Paul George, 2K26 rating. Imagine if he's like below 80.
No, it can't be.
He is an 83.
Oh shoot!
You know ball, bro.
The dot.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Let's get into the final NBA Cup night. These are on ESPN. This is on Wednesday, November 26th. So we have the Pistons and Celtics at 5 p.m., the Timberwolves and Thunder at 7:30, a rematch of the Western Conference Finals, and the Rockets and the Warriors at 10 p.m.
Not bad.
That's a good set of games, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Even though the Celtics aren't going to be as good, they still have Brown, they still have Derek White, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Kind of
Okay.
is what it is.
I say thumbs up.
Yeah, I say thumbs up for those games as well. Here's a big time one. Christmas Day, December 25th, best month of the year, best time of the year. Here are the 5 games. So we don't know where they'll be. They'll be either on ABC or ESPN. First game at noon, the Cavaliers and the Knicks at Madison Square Garden.
It's good.
Good game. 2:30 game, the Spurs and the Thunder in OKC.
It's good.
Good game. The 5 o'clock game, the Mavs and the Warriors. So the Steph and Clay reunion once again at 5
Yeah.
p.m.
Pretty cool.
8 p.m., the Rockets and the Lakers. KD versus LeBron.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait. So what was the second matchup that
Spurs Thunder.
seems like there's a lot of West teams.
A lot of. I mean, the
West
East is
overpowered.
Garbo. The East is Garbo.
Exactly why.
There's only one East game, and it's the Cavs and the Knicks. The
Right.
only 2 legit East teams right now.
Seems like the NBA is
That is true.
The NBA is aware of that.
Yes.
That's good.
And the final game, you should probably know what it is, Gio. If you were to just take a guess.
Of the final game,
Yeah.
you already said Lakers,
It's obviously a 10:30 game, so you know it's on the West.
right?
Nuggets.
Yep.
Timberwolves.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nuggets and Timberwolves. This game will be in Denver.
Yeah.
So last time the Nuggets played a Christmas game at home, I believe Jokic had like 18 assists or something like that. I know
Yeah.
Gordon had that dunk against Phoenix a few years back. So, in my opinion, probably some of the best games on paper ESPN came up with. Because last year's games were good, but the games did not look the part.
Yeah.
So, big thumbs up from me. I give it 2.
Yeah.
So let's get into the penultimate one. We have the global games. We obviously talked about this last week. These will be 2 games between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Orlando Magic. The first game is in Berlin, Germany, and the second game is in London, England.
So both of
So, yeah, both of them. They'll be played. First game's on the 15th, second game's on the 18th,
them. Okay.
to adjust for jet lag and stuff like that.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm a fan of this.
Yeah.
I think I would have rather the Grizzlies been playing on MLK Day.
Yeah.
But, it's the NBA does things. They didn't even put the Hawks on there last year, which was a travesty in and of itself. But I tweeted something the other day, like, in my opinion, MLK Day should just be one game. And it should be the Hawks and the Grizzlies alternate home court each year. It
Interesting.
makes the most sense,
Yeah.
especially to honor MLK
Right.
and what he stood for and what he did and everything like that.
Right.
So, but speaking of MLK, let's get into the final one, the MLK Day games, always big for the NBA. We have 4 games,
Well,
and I think these are low-key good. So the first game, exclusively on Peacock, is the Bucks and the Hawks.
not bad.
So the NBA doesn't respect the matchup, even though both teams are going to be good this year,
Yeah.
for the most part. 2:30, the Thunder and the Cavs
Yeah.
in
It's a good one.
Cleveland.
Interesting.
We saw the play last year. It was so good.
That's probably what the finals matchup should have been based on the regular season.
Exactly, yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
5 o'clock, the Mavs and the Knicks.
Ooh, I like that.
So
I like it.
Cooper
Really
Flag's going to come drop 50 at the Garden. It's going to be great. And the final game, a rematch of that NBA Cup night or whatever game that was between the Celtics and the Pistons.
Not bad. Yeah.
I'm liking the Pistons' respect, man. This is good.
They're getting a lot
They
of
have
games.
to.
This is feeding my agenda.
So far, 0 Nets games.
Am I surprised? No. we had Christmas games when we had KD, Kyrie, and Harden.
Yeah.
We don't have that anymore.
No, you don't.
Because let's be honest, no one wants to watch the Nets play.
No.
Yeah.
We'll get our one game on like January 27th against the Knicks on rivalry week, even though the Knicks will probably kick our ass because we're terrible and the Knicks are a playoff team. But overall, how would you rate these games out of 10?
I'll give it a 9. I feel like there was only a handful of games where I was like, I probably won't watch that one.
Yeah.
But everything else, like, I'm excited to watch. So
These are some good games.
Yeah. I think every game was great. Some of them were kind of head scratchers, But regardless, I think everything from the holiday nights to opening night and week was pretty good. So I have no qualms with any of those. The Sixers getting some games are interesting because if they're not healthy, maybe I don't know.
Well, if any
We'll
team's
see.
not healthy, you know.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, if any team's not healthy, exactly.
They have been known to flex games into those slots if a game gets postponed
Right.
or if something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with Gio. I give this a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Yeah.
And we'll close the segment with this. Last year, I correctly predicted our opening night matchup against the Atlanta Hawks. This year, I'm calling it right now, we'll be in Chicago on whatever day we open the season.
What do you mean?
I think the Nets are going to open the season against the Bulls.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kinda
So obviously, y'all will know the matchup by the time this episode comes out. So we'll see if I'm right or not.
Where you got last year's correct?
I
That's
tweeted
pretty
it out.
insane.
I said they'll open up the season in
I didn't know
Atlanta.
that.
That's exactly what happened.
I think the
we gotta see receipts, bro.
It's on the screen right now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I think the Knicks would be home against the Wizards or the Hornets.
Well, you already got your first game. You're playing on Wednesday against the Cavs.
Never mind.
Boy,
Boy.
Yo, Gio, bro.
You would have been playing opening night if Tyrese didn't get injured because that would have been the greatest ring night of all time. But it is what it is. So, lads, we're ready to get into the surprise segment.
Yeah, let's rock.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another edition of Tyler's surprise segment here on the Floor Spacer podcast. So
we did not prepare for this one.
exactly, it's
Yeah,
just
we
me.
don't know.
So I know all that is here, but this is very similar to what we've done in the past. We have another article from the one and only Bleacher Report. So shout out BR. Just for context, in our previous few episodes, we've looked at their top 100 list, and they did one where it was, what was it, every team's GOAT, something like that. So because we realized the hard way that both of those segments took forever, we're going to split this up into two parts. We're going to do the first part today, and we're going to do the second part next week in episode 71. So stay tuned. So I don't want you guys to look at this article, so that way you'll be surprised, because you're going to be guessing a lot of these things.
Okay.
So what Bleacher Report did was they did what they always do. They poll all their employees, or a good majority of them, to get a sample size. Who is the GOAT, the greatest NBA player at every height?
Oh, I don't know this.
This is good.
So this week we're going to do the short players, and next week we're going to do the Giants.
Okay,
So do we have any questions, comments, concerns before we get into it?
let's go.
We have 28 total. We're doing 14 today, and then we'll sort of dive right in. So I'll tell you the height. You'll guess. Well, just to make this quick, we will get one guess each,
One guess. Okay.
and then I'll say some stuff about said player. So are we ready, lads?
I'm ready.
Let's start off with the shortest height to ever grace the NBA. Still taller than Kev. Shout out, Kev. We love you. But, just is what it is. 5'3".
That's gotta be Muggsy Bogues.
And I almost said his name by mistake. You are correct. It is Muggsy Bogues.
Anthony's looking at me like, oh, he knows a little ball.
Yeah.
Anthony, how do you not know who Muggsy Bogues is, bro?
I know who it is.
Okay, good.
What team did he play for?
You don't know.
The Pacers.
No.
You're
Muggsy
crazy, bro.
played for the Timberwolves.
Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets
Oh, I
is
knew that.
You
correct.
didn't know anything.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Gio, Muggsy Bogues is the only NBA player to ever be listed at 5'3". But just because he's that small, it's not a disservice to put him on this list by default, as Bleacher Report alluded to. He's actually one of the better players under 6 foot in NBA history.
Yes.
Obviously, he's not listed in BR's top 100 because that's kind of crazy. 14 seasons in the NBA. Do you realize that nearly playing a decade and a half at 5'3"?
Yeah.
Dude, Fred VanVleet is almost a whole foot taller than you,
Yeah.
and you were still able to survive that long.
That's
Back
crazy.
in that day and era of the NBA, it's nuts. He averaged 7.5 points, 7.5 assists, and 1.5 steals a game.
Okay.
Very underrated on the defensive end.
Very.
He falls to that Chris Paul category for me, where for his size, he was very smart, and it resulted in a lot of steals.
Very pesky as well.
Yeah. Do you think he kind of set the mold for guys like Chris Paul?
I would just say undersized guys in general.
That's
Not
fair.
just Chris Paul, like anyone who's like short. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. And look, just because you're short doesn't mean that you can't be successful. Messi is like what, 5'9", something like that.
Around that, yeah.
You'll find your niche. Obviously, me and Gio are on the taller side, but it just is what it is. God gifted us with height. It's a blessing. But yeah, I'm not really surprised. He's really the only guy for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We're ready to get into the second height. All right, we're jumping up to 5'5". Do we have any guesses?
5'5". That's Spud Webb, no?
Spud Webb.
Spud Webb
No,
is
he's
not
5'7".
5'5".
5'5". Ooh, who the heck is 5'5"?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This man played for the Denver Nuggets.
Ty Lawson.
Nope, he played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Ty Lawson's like 6'2".
Ty Lawson's
Is he?
I
taller.
think so, yeah.
Nah, he's got to be below 6.
No, Ty Lawson's 6 foot.
He's like 5'11".
Let me tell you what teams this guy played for. He played for a bunch of teams. He played for the Nuggets, the Bucks, the Clippers, the Cavs.
Nuggets, Bucks, Clippers.
Plays
What decade?
Played in the early 2000s.
I don't know.
The answer is Earl Boykins.
I wouldn't.
Oh, we should have known that.
I love Earl Boykins.
What?
I talk about him a lot on the show.
He
to be fair.
does. We should have.
Okay,
known
fair
that.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played like one of the NBA live games. You could put him up against Yao Ming in a jump ball. He won't even reach it, but if you're in time, like the air will win it for him, which is crazy. But again, kind of going back to Spud Webb, he played 13 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's super impressive.
That's really impressive.
Averaged 9 points a game, 3.2 assists, and shot 35% from three.
Well,
Very impressive.
yeah.
So obviously, no one's 5'4" in the NBA,
Yeah.
so we had to just go up to that. But in whatever year he was in the Denver Nuggets, or just I guess in his career, played over 250 games and averaged 12 points and 4 assists.
Solid.
Shout out, bro.
Seriously.
Earl Boykins probably my favorite little guy in NBA history.
Oh,
I've
wow.
always liked his game. So shout out him. Also, if you guys do hear some background noise, it is starting to torrential downpour. So getting some thunderstorms, which sucks because I'm wearing new shoes right now and they're white.
Damn.
About to get ruined. So it's unfortunate. Are you ready to get into the next height?
Yeah.
5'6".
Okay.
Is that Spud Webb?
This is Spud
What?
Webb.
I thought he was 5'7".
No, Spud Webb is 5'6".
Okay.
So he's obviously Earl Boykins was not listed in the top 100 either. Spud Webb is also not.
Yeah.
Played 12 seasons in the NBA, so we're kind of just going down year by year.
Yeah.
Averaged 9.9 points per game. Could we just give him 10? Could we just be generous here? So we'll give him 10 points, 5 assists, 1.1 steals per game.
Solid player.
Yeah.
Pesky as hell.
Solid player. And he can jump out of the gym.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a slam dunk? Isn't he a slam dunk champion?
I believe so, yeah.
Pretty sure.
Or he participated in the slam dunk contest.
One or the other.
If he won, yeah.
But the fact that he even participated at 5'6"
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
It's nuts. Like, it's super impressive.
He has to have like a 50-inch vertical at least.
Oh, he must have it.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's amazing.
But with Spud Webb, it's just, I feel like those kind of guys really are the past archetype of a guy like Jose Alvarado. Like small, will just run around. That is some crazy thunder we're hearing.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's going through the mic, but if it is, oh well, we're not
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
Just kind of wait around, get those steals, stuff like that. So not too shabby. Ready to get into the next height.
Yeah.
5'7". I'm going to tell you what teams this guy played for because you probably don't know who he is.
We don't.
And by you, I mean Antoine. So this guy played back in the 90s for the Golden State Warriors from 92 to 95.
Nah, I don't know.
No.
No? All right, the answer is Keith Jennings.
Nah.
Nope.
Okay,
Not
totally.
getting that.
I don't blame you at all. I don't even know who he
He
is.
played for 3 years too, so it's
3
like-
seasons in the NBA, averaged 6.5 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, shot 37% from 3.
Yeah.
It's, it just kind of is what it is.
I mean, he was probably amazing at basketball. He played in the NBA, so
Yeah, he's one of 2 players to ever be listed at 5'7".
yeah.
The other player being Greg Grant, who I have no idea
Wow.
who that is. So, and over the course of the 2 seasons he played, he was 53rd in the league in total threes, 66th in box plus minus. So shout out, bro. 5'8". You got
I feel like I should know this.
You got to turn back the clock for this guy.
Yeah.
He
Like,
played
way
for
back?
the Milwaukee Bucks. He was bald from this part of his head. So any idea?
What years?
He played from 1978 to 1985. Played for the Hawks. He played for the San Diego Clippers and the Milwaukee Bucks.
I have no idea.
This guy did play, I believe, 1 year with Sidney Moncrief Gio.
I'm not gonna get
Not
this.
ringing a bell. The answer is Charlie Chris.
Yeah. Nah.
Nope.
I don't know who it is either.
No.
But obviously not listed in the top 100. Played 8 seasons. Pretty impressive. 8.5 points, 3 assists, 1 steal. Not too bad. He's also the only player who's ever been listed at 5'8" and played at least 500 minutes.
Okay.
So
Solid.
Not bad.
not bad whatsoever.
5'9". I feel like we should start getting some guys.
You should. Oh, you'll definitely get this next one. 5'9".
5'9". I feel like this is more of a current player.
He technically is a current player.
This is Nate Robinson.
No.
No?
Nate Robinson's
Oh.
retired.
It's Isaiah Thomas.
It's Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Nate Robinson retired a while back. Remember, he just got like a kidney transplant, so he's definitely not playing.
Yeah.
So, or he got some sort of surgery. He got some sort of transplant for an organ. But obviously, Isaiah Thomas, first All-Star of the bunch. He's a 2-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, 17.5 points, 5 assists, two 3-pointers a game.
Yeah.
Shot 36% from 3, 12 seasons total.
Yeah.
I mean, prime IT was amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was like a scoring champion or at least close to it.
He was pretty damn close. He was dubbed King of the Fourth,
Yeah.
based on his performances for Boston. Obviously not in the top 100. And had he not gotten injured all those times, he could have maybe made himself a case, considering Boston were at that point starting to contend for championships.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. Shout out IT. We love IT.
Yeah, this is where we see a big jump in the players' talent.
Exactly, because there's more of them. You're not going to see many 5'3" guys in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're going to turn back the clock for 5'10".
Okay.
Any ideas? This guy played for the Denver Nuggets. I believe he played with Alex English. For those that don't know, Gio's very knowledgeable with the 80s. He played in the 80s and 90s. He's a 1-time All-Star.
I have no idea.
Is it Abdul? No. I don't
No.
know, bro.
No.
The answer is Michael Adams.
Nah.
No.
So Michael Adams played 11 seasons in the NBA, not in the top 100, but he's a 1-time All-Star. Averaged 15 points, 6.5 assists, almost 2 steals, and 1.5 threes made per game.
Solid.
Not too bad whatsoever. He actually finished with 1 MVP vote in 1988. So
His mom.
that season he averaged 26.5 points.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
Michael Adams?
Dude, at 5'10", that's nuts.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude. Shout out Michael Adams.
Okay, that's-
Ooh, that was a big clap of thunder.
that was in the 80 what?
1988.
Wow.
So he led the league in 3-point attempts per game. He led the league in threes made per game twice. And then that season he averaged 26.5 points, 10.5 assists, and 2.2 steals.
It's very good.
Insane.
That is the only campaign in league history which all 4 of those marks were matched or exceeded.
Wow.
He also made 2.5 threes a game.
Who won MVP in 1988?
Let us
Probably
look.
MJ.
I believe it was Michael Jordan, but I could be very wrong. It was Michael Jordan, yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
basically, this guy should have won it. This guy should have won MVP.
Exactly. If Michael Jordan didn't exist,
Yeah.
then yeah. So shout out him. All right, let's get into number 8, 5'11". This is someone that Antoine should know because he's drafted him before.
Is he a Nick?
No, he's just drafted him before.
What position?
I mean, obviously he's a point guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Well, I mean, he's good enough to be on this list. He's a 2-time All-Star. You drafted him in the tiny draft, or the same height draft when we gave you every player above or below 6 foot, because you're the only one out of the 3 of us below 6 foot.
What teams?
He played for the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. His last name is also a first name. You'll kick yourself when you figure it out.
I need the initials.
TB. And do not say Thomas Bryant, please.
Troy Brown?
Nope. Gio, do you have any idea?
TB.
He played in the 90s and 2000s. Anything.
I don't know.
The answer is Terrell Brandon.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you've drafted him like twice.
Okay.
So
He was an
to be fair, we
all-star?
do. Yeah. To be fair, we do tons of drafts, so it's hard to remember.
Yeah.
He played 11 seasons in the NBA, 2-time All-Star, 1-time All-Rookie, averaged 14 and 6 with 1.5 steals.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
In those 2 All-Star seasons, according to Bleacher Report, he averaged 19 points, 6.5 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 threes, which is good for that era because the volume wasn't that high. He shot 38% from 3 that year.
It's pretty good.
So, and look, at that time in his career, it says he helped one of the greatest forwards of all time reach new heights. That was back in, it could be KG in Minnesota, which is, no, in that season he played for the Cavs.
Who?
I'm trying to figure out who that could be. In 1996? This is an insane lack of ball knowledge here.
What are you asking yourself?
It said in 96 and 97, Oh, no, it said in the twilight of his career, he helped one of the greatest forwards of all time reach new heights. It has to be his time in Minnesota for Garnett.
Yeah.
So, shout out him. You ready to get into the next height?
Yeah.
Let's go.
6 foot. We have reached the 6 foot level.
So this is probably Chris Paul, right?
This is CP3, Gio's favorite player of all time.
Not even close.
Congratulations, Gio. We have our first player also in the in the Bleacher Report top 100. He's 30th. So
It's insanely overrated.
18 spots above Russell Westbrook.
Insanely overrated.
I disagree, bro.
That's 18 spots above Russ is crazy.
No, I said I disagree that he's overrated.
Well,
I don't think
know.
he is.
He shouldn't be 30th.
He's not overrated.
He's overrated.
He's not overrated.
He's overrated.
But anyways, Chris Paul, 11-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Star, 9-time All-Defensive, Rookie of the Year, 5 assist titles, 6 steals titles, averaged 17, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 47% from the field, 37% from 3.
Not that good.
And he will likely finish second all-time in total assists because no one's catching Stockton's record.
Oh, wow.
Played
Okay.
20 seasons. He's about to go into year 21. That's incredible for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, over the course of his increasingly legendary career, his teams are a plus 6.4 points per 100 possessions when he's on the floor, and they're a minus 2.6 when he's off the floor. And he also gets guys paid.
He's
Yeah.
mid. He's mid.
Now, Giovanni Squatteri's kind of mid, now that you mention it. But shout out Chris Paul. I know Gio loves you very much. Into the next height, we have 5 of these left.
Okay.
Let's get into 6'1". Is that you 6'2"?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get to your height afterwards. So 6'1".
Is this Steph Curry?
It is not Steph Curry.
Are you serious, bro? This has got to be Steve Nash, right?
It's not.
Oh.
It's a point guard that's better than Steve Nash.
Jason
Ooh.
Kidd.
No, we've already mentioned
Magic Johnson.
We've mentioned his name already.
Magic Johnson.
He's
No.
6'9".
Yeah. Why are you saying Magic Johnson? We mentioned his name for a different height.
Better than Steve Nash.
Did I say it?
He said it.
You said this guy's name
I
already.
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. The father.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas.
Ah,
It is Isaiah Thomas.
that's funny.
The,
Okay.
the OGIT.
Yeah.
So obviously 27th on the all-time list, played 13 seasons in the NBA. First champion on the list, won 2 titles with the Detroit Pistons. One of them he did get a Finals MVP. 12-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1-time assist champion, and in my opinion, one of, if not the most underrated player in NBA history. I don't know how crazy of a take that is, but IT is incredible. So congratulations to him, man. 2.6 regular season box plus minus, was well shy of his 6.0 in the playoffs. He was a riser.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
Big time.
He averaged 20 points and 9 assists in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Incredible. So shout out IT. All right, let's get into Gio's height. 6'2". Gio, who is the GOAT of your height?
Gio.
I mean, yes. I mean,
Steph Curry.
Steph is 6'3", bro. But 6'2", is it Nash?
you guys are listening to Antoine because it is Steph Curry.
He's 6'2".
He's 6'2". This is common knowledge.
Pretty sure he's listed at 6'3".
Yeah, they always
he's
measure
6'2".
NBA heights wrong.
Well, then, okay.
They measured Royce O'Neal at like 6'4", and he's like the same height as like Kevin Durant. So it's clearly not. But
All right.
so it's only right that Gio's favorite player of all time is the same height as him.
Oh, my God.
You know, it just makes sense.
I'm 6'3", actually.
Nah, remember, and then Steph Curry, remember, he's measured at 6'3",
No,
so
no,
there's
no.
no escape.
I rounded up,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, definitely. But Steph Curry's, I would say the first, like, I would say maybe, like, not GOAT conversations, but, like, the tier below that. So he's 10th all-time in the BR Top 100.
Yeah, he's pretty.
4-time champ, 2-time MVP, 1-time Finals MVP, 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, won the scoring title twice, got a steals title, career averages of
Yada,
20,
yada, 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 yada.
25, 5, and 6, 4 threes a game on 47% from the field, 42% from 3. I think he's like 8th all-time in percentage. With that volumes, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
Better than Russ. Just so you know.
Yeah, he is.
You have to admit that.
No.
Okay, whatever. That's crazy.
No.
Gio probably has Curry like 50th all time.
Something like that.
Yeah, definitely. So let's just rapidly move into the next height. Antoine, you'll guess this one. 6'3".
Jalen Brunson.
Dude, when you find out the actual person on this list, that is the biggest insult to this person I think. I've
Magic
ever
Johnson.
heard. Jalen
Are you
Brun-
for real, bro?
Steve Nash.
Pissing
No.
me off.
Jason Kidd.
Nope. Think of an all-time guard.
Russell Westbrook.
Walt Frazier.
When you see the NBA, what do you see?
Jerry West.
Jerry West. There
Wow.
you go. Bro tried to
So
say Brunson.
overrated.
Jalen Brunson.
Another overrated player.
Isn't
Jerry
Russ?
West.
Isn't Russ listed as like 6'2" though?
No, he's 6'3".
Let me see. Russ is 6'3". 6'4".
Russ is not.
Maybe there's a chance.
Russ is not 6'4".
Then why is he listed at 6'4"?
Russ is like 3'4".
He's 6'4". It's what he's listed on Basketball Reference, on Wikipedia, ESPN, the NBA, everything. So
What did he grow in the last
he
season?
could have. The MVP gave him height.
Like I know my player's height. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know my favorite players.
Then why does it say 6'4"? Maybe
I
you
don't know,
don't.
bro. I don't know.
But anyways, Jerry West, 15th on the all-time ranking, one-time champ, one-time Finals MVP, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Defensive, one-time scoring title. Unfortunately, we did unfortunately lose him this past year or this year. Respect to Jerry West.
Respect to him, bro.
Salute to one of the greats.
Salute to him.
And
But he's overrated.
okay, yeah, definitely.
But respect, bro.
Yeah, respect. But look, at 6'3", playing 13 seasons in the NBA and having that kind of career, especially kind of like stopping that Celtics dynasty, pretty impressive.
He didn't stop nothing.
He helped.
No, he
Won a
didn't.
Finals MVP, so he did something right.
He didn't. Nah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. But Gio, the penultimate one, 6'4". Is it Russell Westbrook?
It's Dwayne Wade.
It is Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I know ball, bro.
No, you don't.
Do you think Dwayne Wade's better than
Looking
Russ?
at what are you looking at?
Bobbleheads.
That's
Picture on
crazy.
Twitter.
He's literally doom scrolling mid pod.
Well, I have Twitter open because
Breaking news.
no, just because the New Heights episode with Taylor Swift dropped like half an hour ago, and it's shattering YouTube right now.
He's
Well,
a
yeah, obviously.
Swiftie.
Yeah, he's definitely a Swiftie. But
No, I'm not. I'm just a podcast fan.
You're a Swifty.
Is Dwayne Wade better than Russell Westbrook, Gio?
Yeah.
Okay. We at least have some realism here.
No.
16 years in the NBA, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 48% from the field, 3-time champ. He won a Finals MVP without LeBron and outplayed Shaq, which is pretty impressive. 8-time All-NBA, 13-time All-Star, 3-time All-Defensive. I love D-Wade.
Yeah, he's definitely better than Russ.
He's a legend.
He's definitely underappreciated, in my opinion, in the NBA.
I think now he's become so
Yeah,
because of reasons I don't want to discuss.
exactly.
Right now.
And it bothers me because people just want to hate for no reason.
That's because he won with LeBron.
No, it's something else that we'll talk about off pod.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. It just clicked.
Yeah, it's quite sad. And Magic Johnson gets the same amount of shtick for it, and it just has to
Not
stop.
really. Magic, people rate him correctly. Dwayne Wade gets a different level because of
Right.
other things.
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll
fair.
talk after.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get into the final height. My height, 6'5". Who is my GOAT at 6'5" besides me, obviously, because it's clearly me.
Who was 6'5"?
I drafted him in our draft. Do not say Jalen Williams, Antoine.
That's Kobe.
Who's Jalen Williams?
He is a world traveler. He's in China right now, actually.
Kobe's 6'6".
Kobe is 6'6".
Okay, so
Is this a current player?
No.
what era?
He played back in the 60s.
Is he a legend?
He's one of the greatest point guards of all
Oh,
time.
it's Elgin Baylor.
Nope, he's a small forward.
Is it Bob Cousy?
Nope.
Is it?
Pete Maravich.
Nope.
Is
Russ
it,
broke his record.
Is it John Stockton?
Oh, Oscar
It
Robertson.
is Oscar Robertson.
Yo,
So-
being a point guard and being 6'5" back in the day
Yeah.
is pretty crazy.
Yeah, because what? I'd be a shooting guard if I was in the league.
Back in the day, you would be like a small forward, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Height
Or if I
inflation.
played for the Warriors, I'd be like a center.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Oscar obviously averaged 25.5, 7.5 rebounds, 9.5 assists. Had the triple-double record for how many years was it? Like
50.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah.
Again, we salute.
Salute to bro.
One-time champ, one-time MVP. He was Rookie of the Year, 12-time All-Star. He won 7 assist titles. The Big O is a fan of Nikola Jokic as well, so he's already gone up. I love Oscar. Very underrated in my opinion. Someone that he's 14th in the all-time rankings, which is kind of around my spot for him as
I think
well.
that's a good spot. Yeah.
So, is he better than Russ?
No.
Yes. Yes, he is.
That's crazy.
He's
So
honestly not.
you think Russ is top 15?
I do.
Okay, whatever helps you sleep at night.
That's
I suppose.
insane.
But shout out Oscar Robertson. Shout out any of these. Let us know down in the comments if you guys have any other hot takes for it.
Yeah.
And next week we'll do 6'6" all the way up to the tallest height in NBA history, which is somewhere in the 7-foot range.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
lads, we've reached that point in the episode. Are we ready to do our final tier list for the summer of 2025?
Let's freaking go.
Into the main segment, guys. We have reached the end. This is the final edition of the 2025 Floor Spacer Summer of Tier Lists. So if you want, like I said in the intro, if you want to go check out the tier lists for the point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, and power forwards, the links of the episodes and the tier lists themselves, if you want to go do it yourself, down in the description below. Go check them out. Go watch it. Today we have the centers. I think this is honestly the most highly anticipated one because centers have, as Shaq alluded to when Jokic won his first MVP, the big man is back. And centers have quickly become some of the best players in the NBA, specifically the international players. So it's going to be good. We're basically ranking these where they're at going into the season. We're not factoring in players that are injured, as in like out for the season, i.e. Tatum, Halliburton. But if you're injury prone, like Ben Simmons, we will, essentially hold you accountable for that. Because freak accidents are totally different than you having hamstring problems, for example. So do you guys do you guys want to say anything before we get into the final one? How's this been? Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
We're going to start doing this every year, every season, so every July and I guess August.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for it. So we didn't get to do it last year because the Olympics kind of dominated our content. We'll work around it the next time we have it in 2028 or whatever. So you ready to get into the tier list?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so on the screen right now, we have the tier list. This is the top 61 centers, but I just rounded it for the title, the top 60. We have S tier for the best of the best, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier rankings. Standard as always. We're basically just rinsing and repeating what we've been doing all month. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns before we dive into the first player?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start off with an NBA champion, a longtime Ironman, newest New Orleans Pelican, Kevon Looney.
If I'm being honest, Kevon goes right into C tier.
I disagree. Kevon goes to D tier.
What?
I think his career is a C.
His career is definitely a C.
His career is a C tier. I think at this point in his career, he's a D tier player.
Remember, he got benched on the Warriors. He was like the sole reason like they had the season they did in 2022. I would be inclined to move him maybe into C tier as we go along.
Yeah.
But at this point, he's kind of washed. He's not on the Warriors anymore. He's going to be playing behind Yves Missi and Derek Queen. Yeah. So we'll put him in D tier for now. Yeah. We could be inclined to move him up later on. Yeah. Let's just shoot up the height rankings as we go. We're getting to the tallest guy in the NBA, Mr. Zach Edey, our son. If you guys see in our shorts, I was wearing the FDU UMBC 16 seed club. So we own this guy, even though he was the only player that played good that game.
Crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
Where do we put Zach Edey? He had an okay rookie year.
He's got to go C tier.
Yeah.
I think I agree. I think if he has a healthier season and produces a little bit more, he can get to D.
Didn't he have like a pretty serious injury?
No, that was Jalen Wells.
Yeah, that was Jalen Wells. Yeah,
right.
When he broke his wrist. Zach Edey just got charged on like reckless driving and stuff like that.
Yes.
That could be what you were thinking of.
He was out for an extended
He was out for an
amount of time.
extended period of time. He had like a lower leg injury or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll put him in C tier.
Yeah.
All right, we have a guy returning from injury, Mo Wagner.
I like Mo a lot.
He's like energy shifting. He's like S tier alone.
Yeah.
But as far as player wise, I think he's B tier.
I agree with that. I'm definitely willing to put him in the B.
Yeah.
He'll wind up falling into the lower end of B tier because there's good players on this list.
Yeah, he's probably the lower end of B. Exactly.
It's fine.
So, but I like him a lot.
Yes.
Whatever the Wagner family are feeding both the kids are. Keep doing it and make sure the future generations do the same thing.
And let us know your diet plans, everything.
We're about to see both of them, or I think just Franz is playing in Eurobasket because I don't think Mo's cleared to play yet.
Right.
But Eurobasket, FIBA Franz is him.
Yeah.
So shout out. All right, let's get into the Atlanta Hawk himself, Onyeka Okongwu.
He's tough.
I'll put him in B.
I think he's very low B.
Yes, probably the lowest.
Because he did have games last year where he was very good. But he had stinkers.
He did.
Yeah, I think he's
gonna
his
improve.
ceiling is decent.
What tier would you say his ceiling is?
His ceiling is A, if he's consistent.
Remember, Porzingis is there now, so he's not going to get as much opportunity.
not,
But Porzingis is not healthy enough, so he could get starting minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
So I say we go B. I would put him
He's
Low
below Mo.
below Mo Wagner.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, fine. We'll put him up there. The newest Los Angeles Laker, DeAndre Ayton.
He's the B center.
I want to put him in B also.
Yeah, I think I do too. It really sucks. If this dude just had some sort of mental toughness, he would be an S tier. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
He's that talented. He just doesn't have.
Yes.
He just doesn't want it. He just wants the contract.
Yeah. He'd probably be the highest B tier player.
Oh, for sure. I think
At the moment.
he's way better than Mo Wagner.
Yeah.
I can't remember this man made a finals.
Yeah.
So let's just put him up there.
Is that Marvin Bagley?
This is indeed Marvin
Yeah,
Bagley.
This is F.
The only reason why I want to put him in D tier is because he hit a 3/4 court shot in the playoffs against the champions. So I think just for that reason alone, we put him in the lowest D tier.
He's the worst D player.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
We'll see at the end of the list.
We'll
if
see.
he needs to go to F, he'll go to F.
Because he was like low key hooping last year. He was
Was
playing
he?
like half decent.
He was
Yeah.
okay.
All right,
So
D
shout
tier
out
then.
him. We get on to Gio's favorite player of all time, Daniel
All right.
Gafford.
Slow your roll, bro.
What do you mean?
Not my favorite
Well,
player of all time,
Gaff-
but I like him a lot. I think he's A tier.
Gaff is A tier.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gaff is A tier.
He's like right along the lines of like an Aaron Nesmith status for centers.
Yeah.
So
He's that type of guy.
I love Daniel Gafford. Plays for the badge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Always
great
will.
player.
So we'll just whack him up there. Bam Adebayo.
Another A guy.
I think he's A tier as well.
Yeah.
I was debating S, but I think right now it's so tough.
Right now,
He's
A.
not S.
Yeah.
He was,
right
I think he was
now.
S maybe a couple
A
seasons
few
ago.
years ago.
I think in
yes.
2023 he's the clearest S tier.
Yeah.
I think right now he's the highest A tier.
I agree.
He's
That's
a multi-time All-Star. He's better than Gafford.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
fine.
We'll put him up there. All right, let's get into the sophomore from the Portland Trailblazers, Donovan Clingan.
I would toss him next to Edie.
C tier.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's pretty talented. Though.
Yeah,
like this guy.
you don't know if he's going to start behind Han Sen Yang or not.
He would have to start ahead of Han
He
Sang.
should start ahead of Han
Yeah,
Sen
he's
Yang.
got to start ahead.
I think we can put him above Edie.
He's above
That's
Edie.
fine, yeah.
Although, to be fair, didn't Edie get first team all rookie?
Ooh.
Klingon was second team.
So you'll put Clingan below.
Okay. There
Klingon
you
was
go.
second team.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
we
put
have to.
Edie has more scoring potential than Klingon.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. Edie's got
Alright.
such a high ceiling.
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren.
It's an A tier.
Right now, I think you could make the argument for S.
You could.
Because, put it this way, like, how would you evaluate Chet's season? Do you think, like, he performed well?
I think he
was
met my
okay.
expectations.
He did.
And think about it this way. This man couldn't walk 9 months ago. He had a hip
Yeah,
fracture.
You're right. You're right.
And he was still able to give... His defense in the playoffs was obscene.
Amazing.
I think he would be the lowest S tier for me.
I think for his defense alone,
Yeah.
that kind of catapults
I
him
mean,
up to
yeah,
yes.
I'm okay with that.
I
don't have a
think
problem
low
with that.
S.
I think
Low
we
S.
I think we have to.
He'd
He's
probably
the
be the
lowest
lowest
S.
S.
Because right now I think he's on par with Bam,
Yeah.
but Bam's kind of not. He's not in his prime year like Chet is now, and he still
Right.
didn't even play that great to begin
Exactly.
with.
Yeah.
So I think his ceiling's super high. We got to go S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're just going to put Nikola
Just
Jokic
don't
in the
talk
top
about
spot.
it. Just don't talk
Yeah.
about it. Just put him there. Yeah.
Nikola Jokic again. Spoiler alert: no one's passing him.
Yeah.
So if you don't agree, then oh well. Sorry, we're moving on to the next player. We're taking probably the biggest downgrade in Nikola history from Jokic to Vucevic.
He's still a
I think he's B.
B guy.
Oh, he's still a B guy for sure, but where?
I would take him over Ayton and Mo Wagner and
I
Kongwu.
would take Ayton over him.
I think
I'll
tough.
put him between
No.
Ayton and Wagner.
I don't want to forget how good Vucevic is
No.
because he's been on Chicago. Remember, this man's an all-star.
Yeah, but he's older now.
No, but Vooch
Yeah.
all time is a GOAT.
Look up his age. Yeah, all time. We're talking about what he
Nikola
can do right now.
Vucevic, he is going to be 35 this year.
It's kind of getting up there.
He's kind of getting up there, but I still think his effort level at 35 is a lot better than Ayton's level at
He's-
whatever age he's
Yeah,
at.
he's
Ayton's
very
probably like
serviceable.
27. That's like prime time.
DeAndre Ayton is 27. So
Oh,
there you
shoot.
go.
Yeah, but I think Vooch is still very serviceable more compared to Ayton.
Remember too, the Lakers want Vucevic, which means that Ayton might not get the starting spot.
Yeah, and also Vooch.
Alright, that's fine.
If Vooch goes to the Warriors, he could have a hell of a year.
True,
I think
yeah.
that's a good fit.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put Vooch above Ayton. Sorry, Gio, you're outvoted.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right, let's get into a guy who's grown on me a lot over the years, Isaiah Stewart.
I would go
Beef
B.
Stew. I think
I would say C.
we saw in the playoffs against the Knicks, the games he didn't play, the Pistons missed him a lot.
Yeah.
That's only because of matchups, though.
Exactly, but that's important, right? You want a guy that's important in the playoffs for matchup reasons that wins you series.
Yeah.
I think he's a B tier.
I don't think so, man.
He's
Look up his stats, bro.
Isaiah Stewart.
Let's be real here. 'Cause
I'll
he
t-
probably averaged
yeah.
like 6-7 points a game.
Isaiah Stewart this past season averaged 6 points,
There you go.
5 rebounds.
That's C tier. status right
I
there.
mean, I guess, yeah.
He could be the highest C tier.
He's probably very valuable to his team.
Yeah.
But if you put him on another team, like,
Yeah, but we're ranking him in his current situation.
I know, I understand that, but like, I'm ranking him as a player,
That's fair.
and
Let me
averaging 6 and 5 is not going to cut it for me.
comparing him to Onyeka Okongwu. Yeah, Okongwu averaged double the points. That's fine. We'll put him in the highest C tier.
Yeah.
Or do you want to put him below? No, he's definitely going above Edie.
Yeah, above. He's the highest C tier.
I will put Edie above him, but that's fine.
And he's got the playoff experience.
I'd rather have Edie on my team.
He's only been one playoff so far.
Yeah, obviously. Isaiah Stewart can also shoot a little bit better. He shot 33% from three. What did Edie shoot from three? Let's see. Zach Edie from
Probably
three.
same.
The same amount. Yeah, he averaged 9 points. If you want to put him below
I
80,
say
we
we
can.
do.
Yeah,
I
that's
say
fine.
Edie's
All right,
more
let's
of
do
a
it.
valuable player.
That's fine. We'll do that. Jarrett Allen, Nets legend. Jarrett Allen.
I mean, he's an A tier.
He's A tier.
Oh, clearly. Incredible shot blocker. Is an all-star. And was better in the playoffs this year.
I think he's an A tier, but I think he's below Gafford. I think he's lowest A as of now.
Let me compare some stats here. So Gafford last season averaged 12 points and 7 rebounds. Jarrett Allen went on like such a streak of double-doubles. It's so tough because Jarrett
Right.
Allen averaged 14 and almost 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put him below Bam.
Below Bam?
Yeah.
What about blocks? Do we want to see blocks?
Blocks, Jarrett Allen this season averaged 1 block. And
Gafford.
Gafford, I think, was probably around the same, I'm going to be honest with you.
1.5 or something.
The same, wait, no. Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
I would take Gaff over Allen. Actually.
I would too.
Okay.
I think Gaff has more of a motor on him, and he's more aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to playoff time.
Understandable. So yeah, I've been outvoted. We'll put him at the bottom of A tier. All right, we have a rookie or not a rookie, we have a young player with a promising ceiling, Khalil Ware.
I would throw him in C tier. He's probably better than Edie. He's had a better.
I'd low-key go low B tier.
Ooh, I'm not against it.
That's fine because
I think
he
he's-
showed up in summer league too.
I like his game a lot.
No, me too. And he shows some
And even-
serious flashes.
Even in his rookie season, 10 points, 7.5 rebounds, and he shot 32% from three.
Put him in B.
Yeah,
I would
putting
put him
B.
better than Okongwu
I would put him above Mo Wagner at this rate.
and Mo Wagner.
I would take him above Okongwu. Okongwu. I don't know.
Okongwu.
I'm not saying that right, but I wouldn't do Wagner yet.
Let me see what.
I think this season he's easily gonna pass him, and he's
Mo-
gonna pass a bunch of those guys.
That's true. Mo Wagner averaged more points, not as much rebounds, but he shoots a lot more efficient. So I'm fine with that. We'll put
That's
him
fine.
below Mo. All right, Walker Kessler.
It's a B.
He's so underrated.
Above Nicola,
On the glass, he's so insane.
he's a vacuum.
I would
Dude,
take him
he av-
above Nicola.
Dude, he averaged 11 and 12. You could even make an argument that he could be an A-tier player if he wasn't on Utah. Mm-hmm. And look,
Yes.
you could make the argument that he is an A-tier center because he's so damn good and he's so highly sought after.
I would put him highest B.
Highest
I'd take
B.
him over any of those guys.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I would go lowest A, but if you want to put him highest B, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
highest B.
Highest
Okay,
B.
put him in highest B. He's, in my opinion, one of the more underrated young guys in the NBA. He's
pretty
Love his game.
Yeah.
Another underrated player, Nets legend Day'Ron Sharp. Third highest rebounding percentage in the NBA.
Wow.
Only behind Jokic and Wemby.
Wow.
So, and he can shoot. I like Day'Ron more than Claxton, even though Claxton is a better player.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would put Day'Ron in around the lower B tier.
F.
Oh,
F.
I don't know if I would do that, bro.
His like the thing with Day'Ron, it's like he averaged 9 points and 7 rebounds. He's a great passer. He can shoot the three. He's getting better. He was shooting like 15%. He's up in the 20s now. So this is one Nets player I have to plead my case for.
Yeah, but like
The
I feel like
lowest.
it's the Nets inflation that you got going on over there. I can't do it. I'll put him highest C.
I mean, I would be okay with that,
Okay.
but
I would do highest C.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yes. He's not B yet.
We'll put him above Zach Edey.
He needs more playing time.
Because
He's gonna. I thought he was gonna get it when we trade if we were to trade Nick Claxton, but since we didn't draft a center in the top 15, it looks like they're both staying.
Yeah.
But we'll get to Claxton later on in the tier list. This is probably going to be the toughest placement on the list.
I don't think
Where
so.
on God's green earth do we put Joel Embiid?
I think this is easy.
He's still an S tier.
He's S. He's right below Jokic.
He's below Chet.
Absolutely not.
Chet has been
bugging
playing.
out.
Chet has been playing, but
Chet
Embiid is
doesn't
way
matter.
better than Embiid's
matter.
way better than Chet, bro.
I would put him in S tier still.
He's still S tier. I put him below
Absolutely.
Jokic.
Yeah, me too.
That's
But I
fine.
do think there's going to be players we put above Embiid in S tier.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I forgot some of the centers.
You'll see.
Definitely not Gobert, but we'll see about it.
We'll put him in S tier right there. You know, even though I've expressed my disdain towards Joel Embiid,
Yeah.
I really hope he he continues to play.
Yeah, we want that.
I hope
he's
I hope
healthy.
everything's okay.
Yeah, I hope he gets healed up. Yeah,
We need him to. We want him on the floor. The NBA is a better place when he's out there.
for sure.
Goga Batadze.
I like him.
Goga.
Really underrated.
I'm a big fan of Goga.
Another Rick Carlisle product, by the way. So he was in Indiana for some time.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot.
I would put him probably.
I put him C tier.
I think C tier is fine.
I would put him either above or below. He averaged less points, shoots way worse than Day'Ron Sharp, and he's like the third string center. So I'd probably go below Edie maybe.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But I still like Goga.
Yeah. Do you want to put him above or below Stewart?
Let's put him above.
Above?
I say above. What do you say?
No.
Below?
Stewart?
Let's go
That's
below.
fine. That's
Yeah.
Below
that's
Stewart, yeah.
All right. The newest Milwaukee Buck, Miles Turner.
Listen, A tier.
Yeah,
Clear
throw
A
him in
tier.
I would probably say the best A tier.
No,
I would say the worst A tier.
I would say
Purely for the fact that bro cannot rebound.
Yeah.
The worst A tier?
Yeah.
I would say the worst. I would say above Jared Allen.
I would take him above Jared Allen.
It's tough because, like, Jared Allen averaged 13.5 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. Meanwhile, Miles Turner, yes, averages more points,
What's
but
the average? Like 17, 18?
he averages 2 more points than Jared
That's it?
Allen and only averages 6 rebounds.
Put him in the lowest.
Yeah, I have to put him in the lowest.
That's fine.
So I don't want I feel like the Pacers playoff run was more beneficial to guys like Halliburton, Nesmith, and Nembhard. Whereas I don't really think it benefited Turner as much.
He had his games,
He had his
especially in
games.
the early series.
But in the finals, he was probably the worst pacer on the floor.
For sure.
So it's
Yeah.
unfortunate. But shout out Miles Turner.
Yeah.
I put Al Horford on here in the event that he does suit up and play this season. If he retires, then oh well. But where do we want to put Al Horford at this current point in his
Al
career?
is a
Big
B.
Al.
Al's a B.
Nah, he's not a B anymore.
I think he's still high up
He's a
there.
B?
I would put him in A tier.
Wow.
No.
I think
no.
his defense alone in the playoffs moves me a lot.
Yeah.
He was the Embiid stopper for quite a long time. I would put him the lowest.
I wouldn't say he's A. I just don't think bro has that much left in the tank. He can only he can't be out there for too long. You see what I'm saying? So therefore his effect on the game
Yeah.
is limited because he's just not on the floor as much as he used to be.
I mean, the past 4 seasons, he's played more than 60 games, including last season.
I'm talking about minutes per game.
Minutes per
I'm talking about
game.
he's probably playing around 20.
He actually averaged more minutes last season than he did in 23-24.
Which is how many?
27 and a half.
All right. I mean, I would
So-
still put him in B.
If you want to put him in B, we can. It's really up to you here, Antoine. You're the tiebreak.
I mean, I would take all the guys in A tier above him. I would probably take Walker Kessler and Vooch. So probably below.
I wouldn't take Vooch. I would take Horford.
Yeah, if I were to come to a compromising point, I'd put him below Kessler.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So let's do that. Because even though Al Horford's older, he's 5 years older than Vooch, and Al
Yeah.
Horford gives way more effort in the playoffs.
That's true.
So, or he's actually not. He's 4 years or 3 or 4 years older than Vooch. I don't think he's 40 yet.
Got it.
But another Nets legend, our all-time leading scorer, Brook Lopez.
He's also another one of those old guys that
Yeah.
used to be good. I think he's a C tier player now.
One of the greatest
can't move.
One of the greatest shooting bigs ever.
Yeah. Also
But-
defending.
Yeah.
Not ever, but he's a really good defender.
Averaged 13 and 5.
We can go lowest B.
I think what?
What
Tyler?
would you say? Because I'm stuck here.
I'm saying highest C. Because he literally can't move.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It just really completely destroys your team's defense if you have your center that can't rotate.
He's also not starting anymore.
Yeah.
So let's go highest C tier.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. We go to a new starting center now, Nehemias Queta.
I don't know about him that much.
D tier.
Let me tell you what he did last year. He did 5 points, 4 rebounds, 65% from the field.
That's pretty good, but D tier.
Not bad. I would say C tier.
C
He's a
tier.
Celtic. He's productive for them. He's got a high ceiling, which is why they were comfortable trading off Porzingis and not
I
re-signing
could
Horford.
probably do lowest C tier.
Yeah,
As
I'm
of
fine
now.
with that. Lowest C tier.
Yeah, we
All
need
right.
more of him.
Exactly. He's better than Kevon Looney and Bagley.
Yeah.
Alex Sarr, Rookie of the
Alex
Year
Sarr.
runner-up.
Listen, Sar has to be in a low B.
No. He's higher than
Yeah, he rebounded himself a lot from the early season struggles. He averaged 13 points, 6.5 rebounds, 30% from 3-point range. He's tough.
better than Mo Wagner.
I think he's better than Mo Wagner.
DeAndre Ayton, he should be around the DeAndre Ayton
Yeah.
level, around there somewhere.
Do you want to put him? I say we put him. Where do you want to put him?
Above or below DeAndre?
He's definitely below Vooch.
I would take him above Ayton.
Above Ayton?
Want to do that?
I would do
That's
that.
fine.
All right, we'll do
Because
that.
if the
then.
Lakers had Alex Sarr, they'll be they'll be super excited.
That is
so.
true. Remember, they're looking for an upgrade on Ayton
Yeah.
as it is. So, all right, our New Jersey brethren, Nas Reed.
This is A
I like
tier.
Nas.
I think he's a clear A tier.
Yeah.
Now, does he average more rebounds than Miles Turner? That's really my most important aspect here. He averages the same amount of rebounds. So,
He's not known for that.
yeah.
His scoring is what keeps him up.
He's
I
also
would-
a 6-man.
He's going to start this year, presumably, but he probably won't because Randall re-signed, so never mind. I'd say lowest A tier.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because
That
remember,
works.
we saw how good Brooke Lopez looked next to Giannis. Miles Turner's going to look great next to him.
Yeah.
So let's put him lowest.
That works out.
Victor Wembanyama.
S.
This is my second place right now.
Yeah. Over Embiid. Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I guess for the fact that Embiid doesn't, he hasn't really played that much.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way. Wembanyama this season averaged 24.5 points, 11 rebounds, while shooting 36% from three.
Yeah, but he was also out for half the season.
That
Right, but
nothing
that's
to
a-
do with that.
But remember, we're not counting like a blood clot is different than Embiid having knee problems. Like
Yeah.
it was a freak health scare.
Yeah.
So I want to hold that to him accountable because the season prior, on limited minutes, he played 71 games and averaged 22 points. So
Yeah.
I would say right now he's comfortably a top 5 center in the league.
That's fine.
We'll probably get guys better than him, but let's put him right below Jokic for now. Wendell Carter Jr.
So inconsistent.
Yeah.
Probably low B.
Low B, I agree.
Low B, it's just tough. Where do I want to put him though?
He's got to be above Mo Wagner because he's a starting center.
Exactly,
Uh,
yeah.
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 Below 8 and above Mo.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Below 8, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Below 8 and above Mo.
That works for me.
Yeah.
The newest Phoenix Sun, Mark Williams.
Another guy that's so.
He's got injury problems, but man, he's
Interesting.
got so much potential.
I would go lowest B.
He averaged 15 points and 10 rebounds last year.
Yeah.
We have to at least put him in B.
Dude, he's
I would
B.
take him. Oh
He's
my
better than Sar, bro.
I think I would put him honestly
better
at this
than
point.
Sarr.
I would put him above Horford.
That's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could be the highest B.
That's cool.
When
no,
healthy.
I think Walker Kessler is leaps and bounds better. Than him
Yeah.
on both the
I'm cool with
glass
it.
and in the paint. So yeah,
I'm cool with it.
let's do that. The newest Denver Nugget,
Put him in
Jonas
D.
Valanciunas.
D.
Could be.
I think he's a C.
He's
to
a
be honest.
C.
He's a C? It's fine.
He's a C.
I say highest C. He
But
can
yes.
he can move unlike Brooke Lopez.
He can.
That's fine.
Yeah, highest C. He's better Valley.
So to protect the integrity
F.
of this list, Gio's not allowed to vote on Rudy Gobert.
F.
So Antoine,
F.
in all seriousness, in like, I do genuinely think Rudy's an S tier.
S.
He's clearly an S tier.
He's better than Embiid. He's better than Jokic.
No, let's not go that far.
He's
Anthony, you can piss me off early
he's
today.
better than Wemby.
Anthony, take it easy.
He's better than Embiid.
Calm down.
I would put him third.
He's definitely better than Chet
I would put him better than Embiid.
right
Dude,
now.
Embiid is an A tier,
That's crazy.
You mean Gobert's an A tier?
in all honesty.
You mean Gobert?
What did I just say?
You said Embiid's.
Embiid.
Oh, my
Yeah.
fault. Not Embiid.
I would put Gobert,
Gobert.
behind Embiid.
I'm
That's
fine with
fine.
that.
Rudy,
yeah.
Rudy Gobert can be highest A.
Nope.
No, you've been outvoted. I'm afraid.
He,
Nope.
Honestly, I think I would take Bam Adebayo above Rudy Gobert.
That is actually
I would
insane.
not.
That is
I'm,
actually.
you know what? I might even take Daniel Gafford above Rudy.
Would you take Marvin Bagley above Rudy?
You're talking about a 4-time DPOI?
One of the greatest
Yeah.
defenders of all time.
Gosh, he gets so much glaze.
He actually doesn't. He's like the most hated player.
He gets so
He
much
is.
glaze from NBA owners.
No, he really doesn't
Yes,
actually.
he does.
He doesn't get that
He
much.
gets so much glaze from the NBA. Period. From
Ex-
Adam
The,
Silver.
own, the
Explain.
owners don't vote for DPOY.
Well, whoever votes,
The-
he gets so much glaze from them.
No, because
ESPN?
he made the Jazz look competent on defense.
He did.
He's definitely
he
S
left
tier.
there.
Are we putting him above or below Embiid?
He's below Embiid.
We'll put him below.
below Embiid.
We're giving him his respect.
I'll take Chet, bro.
I mean,
Oh
I'll,
my-
I'll take
I-
Chet.
I would
next,
take Chet.
next season when we
Chet is better defender
next
than him.
next season. I would put Chet above above
That's
Gobert.
fine,
But
yeah.
right now, we didn't get the best from Chet, so we'll put Gobert up there. Trace Jackson Davis.
See,
He
He's D.
really regressed. I think he's a D tier straight up.
the best D tier.
He's better than Kevon Looney because it's clear to me that the Warriors chose him over him.
Yeah.
So let's just whack him up there. The newest San Antonio Spur, Kelly Olynyk. Where are we putting Olynyk?
He's going to be the third tier center because Cornette and Wemby.
I think he might play some 4 minutes.
Yeah, he will.
Oh, that's fine.
So
He can be low C.
he's very decent. I'll put him in B tier.
No way.
Yeah.
No way he's a B tier player.
I think you're underrating Kelly Olynyk a bit
Nah,
You think he's
Kelly
better than
Olynyk is not
Valley?
him. He's not him.
here. 9
Kelly
points.
Olynyk?
Dude, 9 points, 5 rebounds on 42% from 3.
You could
It's
put
not
him.
bad.
Wait,
Pretty good.
You could
I
put,
would
you
put-
could put him by Mo Wagner.
No.
No, I put him below Kaloware and above Onyeka Okongwu.
That's fine.
I don't think he's that good.
He is solid.
He's underrated. Remember, he's,
very solid.
he was on that Heat team and went to the finals, and then he got trapped in purgatory with Detroit and Utah, and before Houston got
Yeah.
good.
Where did he play this past season?
He played in Utah and then got traded to. He played in Toronto and then got traded to New Orleans.
I would
I
put
feel
him
like
above
he's such a
Okongwu.
relevant player. Like,
Well, it's kind of like the Sadiq Bey situation. You just kind of forget. So if you want to go
All
low,
right.
if you want to go either above or below, which one?
below.
Below Okongwu?
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, we'll go lowest. We'll lowest B. All right, Derek Lively.
It's a B.
I agree. He's definitely a B tier.
Around Horford and Mark Williams.
Here's my problem. If Luca was still on the team, I would have put him in highest B. But my man needs Luca badly.
Yeah.
He's still good though, so I'd still probably put him below Mark Williams.
That's fine. That's literally
good.
what I was going to
That's
say.
good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put him there. And speaking of Mark Williams, let's go to his teammate Nick Richards.
F.
He's D.
He's D.
He's definitely D tier.
He's better than Trace Jackson Davis. I would take him.
What about you, Gio?
I think he's better than him.
Okay, so we'll
Yeah,
whack
I
him
would
there.
take him over TJD.
So for those on the screen right now, it might not show up until we place it, but we have a Phoenix Suns logo. Hoop Goat, shout out Hoop Goat. Keep forgetting to do that, damn it. But shout out them. This is Kaman Malawach. This is a projection pick, 10th overall pick. What do we think?
He's got to go in C tier.
I think so.
The lowest
yeah.
C tier.
No.
Because all those guys have played NBA minutes.
As far as like,
We said we put Cooper in the A tier.
we did put Cooper in
But
the A
that's
tier.
the first overall pick.
Okay, still.
Though, we put Dylan Harper in the B tier. Is he
Yeah.
on that level?
No, he's a C.
Malawach is C.
Malawach is a C.
I'd take him over Kada.
Yes.
Yeah,
Would I take him over Donovan Clingan?
I would.
Goga Bitadze?
I would.
Isaiah Stewart?
I would.
I think it stops there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Me too. I
Yeah.
think so.
All right, at least we're in agreement on that. He's definitely not as good as Zach Edey. All right, let's get into the next player. This is an underrated one, Musa Diabate. He went on like this.
Tough.
He went on this.
Who the hell
like,
is that guy?
He went on this like insane span last year of
Yeah.
averaging like. He averaged like 15 rebounds in like a
Yeah.
week span. It was nuts.
Yeah. He went and they traded Mark. When Mark Williams got injured, he stepped in.
So he's going to get more minutes.
Yeah.
Where do we?
I would throw him in C.
I think he's definitely a C tier player for sure.
I would throw him by Brook and Dayron.
I would
That's
take.
pretty high.
I would put him.
By
I would put
Malawach.
him. Malawach is going to get more minutes. I'd probably put him above Goga.
It's good.
That's fine. Yeah.
Above Goga, you go. DeMontis Sabonis.
A tier.
I think definitely A tier. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
go highest A tier.
He can't
I
play.
mean-
He can't. He doesn't play as much winning basketball as Bam, so I cannot
So
put him above.
Second.
I would put him above Daniel.
Bam doesn't
Gafford.
play winning basketball either.
Bam's been to 2 finals.
Yeah, because of riding Jimmy's coattails.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I mean, Bam had that clutch block in the bubble against Jason Tatum
Yeah.
in 2020. And remember, Jimmy Butler, since the second round against the Knicks, was playing injured, so he had an ankle sprain, and Bam was playing obscenely good basketball.
Sabonis is a much better scorer. He's on par with him in rebounding.
For who?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Bam.
I mean, I like him over Bam. I do.
Thing is, Bam's a better defender,
Yeah, he is a better
and
defender.
that's the thing. Sabonis is a
Sabonis
better
is no-
playmaker.
Exactly.
I just don't value Sabonis as much as other people do. Bam last season averaged 18 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 36% from 3. Sabonis last year averaged 19 points, 14 rebounds on 41% from 3.
14 rebounds.
I would
pretty insane.
I would still take Bam because of the defense, but if you guys want to put Sabonis ahead, we can.
I would put Sabonis ahead.
I would
I
definitely.
think
take
14
Sabonis.
rebounds is insane.
It's nuts.
Who got the rebound title this year?
I think it was Jokic.
It was Jokic.
What do you have?
Let me tell you what Jokic averaged because we just basically skipped over him. Jokic. Oh no, he didn't lead the league in rebounds. Maybe it was Sabonis because
It had
Jokic
to
only
be
averaged
Sabonis.
12.7, so it probably was Sabonis.
Yeah.
So we'll put Sabonis up in A tier, highest A tier.
Yeah.
I think we have our first F tier.
Jackson.
Hayes. Get him out of here. This man had 3 minutes of playoff basketball.
Yo, why do we hate Lakers players so much?
Because they sign all the bad scrubs.
All right, who's this next guy?
Nick Claxton.
F.
Nets legend Nick Claxton.
F.
B.
But in all seriousness, with like Lakers players, it's like Lakers players gas these guys up like they're the next coming of Kareem. They're just not. So, but Nick Claxton, he's better than Day'Ron Sharpe, or at least in the same sort of tier.
He's B.
He's definitely a B tier.
I
If
would-
this was 2023, you could make an A tier argument because he was playing next to good players. In all unbiased opinions, I would probably put him around where Lively is.
Lively.
I would take him above Al.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
Yeah.
would take Claxton above Lively.
I think I would honestly take him above Mark Williams.
I think I would too.
So yeah, he's not as good as Walker Kessler.
No. No. Walker's better.
Remember, Walker averaged 11 and 12. Nick Claxton this season averaged 10 and 7.
Just wait till Nick Claxton's on a good team, though.
He won't though. He has to wait for the Nets to be good again, and they'll probably get
sucks.
traded. So,
All right, well,
but I'm second highest B tier.
that's fine.
Shout out Clax. Let me zoom this out a bit for us. We have Time Lord Robert Williams the third. Where does he go?
Tough. It's so injury.
So
He used to be-
injury prone.
Yeah, he used to be like really.
I'll go C.
He had 9 blocks in a playoff game in 2021 against the Nets. Insane work.
I'll put him around like
think
Brooke
highest
and
C.
Jonas.
Oh, he's clearly the highest C.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Without a doubt. We be forgetting how good he is.
yeah.
So in he goes. All right, we've reached it. Tingus, Pingus, Tingly, Pingly, Tingle, Pingle. Where are we putting him?
Lowest
Highest B.
Lowest A.
Highest B.
He is an A tier player, in my
Lowest
A?
opinion. Yes, I would put him.
He's too injury prone.
It's so tough. I think we have to go. I would take him above Miles Turner.
No. Lowest A. I'm sorry. The
I would take
injuries
him
are
above
too
Miles
much.
Turner too, but the injuries.
Porzingis last season averaged 19 and a half, basically 20, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 41% from 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, take him above.
I would put him just below Jared Allen.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I mean, if you want to, I think we're doing Porzingis a little dirty here.
We
I think
are.
he should go higher.
Put him above Jared Allen.
I think
I'd
we
take
should-
Gafford over him.
He beat Gafford in the finals.
I don't care.
Remember, game 1 Porzingis in the finals was like one of the greatest performances of all
He got
time.
lucky, bro. He was just spamming threes.
Yeah, but Gafford does not average anywhere close to 20 points.
I understand that, but
I would
think
put him. I put him below Bam.
I wouldn't.
It's up to you.
No. Below Gaff.
Okay, that's fine by me.
The injuries are the real problem here.
I mean, Gafford also has injury problems. He missed like 3 months of the season with the knee injury. So,
I think it's good right
it
now.
is
You
what
think
it
Gaff is better, Gio?
I do actually. I genuinely
Okay, that's
do.
fine.
All right, we could leave it. We could always change it later on. Let's get into Gio's favorite player of all time, Isaiah Jackson.
He's
Not
this
my
is
favorite
tough.
player.
You got to go into
He's
C
D.
tier.
Fresh off a torn Achilles, got to go C tier. He's a dog.
He's
yeah.
a C tier.
I'd take him over Kada. I'd take him over Klingon. Take him over Goga. I'd take him over Diabate.
That's
And
bad.
Isaiah Stewart.
Honestly, I probably would. I think I'm overgassing this guy. I think he's a little bit worse than that.
I would do.
Isaiah Jackson's probably like
Isaiah
below
Jackson
Klingon.
averaged 7 and 6.
Put him below Klingon.
Yeah, let's put him below Klingon.
Yeah, that's fine. If he pops off, then by all means.
All right, let's get into my guy. There's a Blazers logo on the screen. You know what
Wait.
time it is. It is Han Sen Yang.
Oh, shoot.
I think we should just do the right thing and put him in S tier.
No, he's B
I think
tier.
he has some insane potential.
I think he should go B tier. I like
fine with
his
it.
I like his ceiling a lot more than Malawatch, believe it or not.
I agree.
Lowest B.
Just because the center room in Phoenix is pretty clogged.
I'll put him above Kelly Olynyk, buddy.
I would put him just below Kalaware.
That's fine. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty high.
Yeah.
Oh wait, where's Kahlua? Where?
Over here.
Right there.
Okay, that's fine. I was looking at what's his name, Lively,
Oh yeah, Lively's over there.
the light skins. I got him.
Sorry, I love Han Sen Yang. We are gassing up my guy. We are putting him here. We have a Warriors logo on the screen. For some reason, Quentin Post's face is not here.
Ooh.
We ran into this problem during the playoff X Factors tier list.
He's
so,
D tier, bro.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think he's the highest D tier though.
That's
He's
facts.
really, he can be really good.
His
No, you can't.
his defense is cheeks, so he's not going anywhere
You
higher
said he
than
could be
D
really
tier.
good.
He can be.
When did you see that?
He had some scoring nights.
He
Yeah,
cannot be
but
really good.
Look,
Okay,
he could
G.
He can be alright.
he could score 20 points on like let's say 6 of 8 from 3,
Mm-hmm.
but then he'll just give up like 20 points to Donovan Klingon on any given night.
Right.
So it is what it is. Let's get into another oldie. Clint Capella, the newest Houston Rocket.
He's old.
Kind of underrated though. He's still productive.
I mean, I would still put him around Jonas and Brooke Lopez.
I agree.
He averaged 9 and 9.
I
I
know.
think C.
But I would take him over both Jonas and Brooke Lopez.
I say highest C.
In all honesty, I would probably put him lowest B.
I I think we're being too generous
Being
with
too
these centers,
generous.
I think he's still got it. I think I would definitely take him above everyone.
We
in
were
C
calling
tier.
for his head in Atlanta for a long time.
Well, it's because he was out of contract.
No, and he was
Man.
really
You can put him in-
bad.
you can put him in low B. If you're gonna put him in B, I mean, I still think Olenek should be in C, but that's just me.
I mean, we could swap them if you want.
Yeah, I would
think
do
we do
that.
that.
All right, so let's move Kelly down to C tier. Oh, wait, Kelly's in C tier, and then we'll put you in the lowest. B.
Yeah, I would do that. That looks a lot better.
That's fine by me. Mitchell Robinson.
It's a B tier.
I think he's B.
It's tough with the injuries.
Still think he's B
When healthy, he is around Nick Claxton,
for sure.
but overall, he's probably around Al Horford.
Mitchell Robinson. Can it just let me type? My computer's like bugging out on me.
He's huge for the Knicks when he's
Well,
healthy.
Exactly.
In the
Defensively.
playoffs.
Defensively, rebounds, all that. He's a super athlete.
Averages 5 and 6.
Damn.
I think.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot lower.
Based
than
on
we
the
think.
averages, I guess.
I am taking him over everybody.
I wouldn't. I would take everybody in B tier over him. If I'm being honest.
No.
I think he should go highest.
Here,
C.
all you have to do is imagine this. Imagine those guys in the B tier on the Knicks, and how would they help the Knicks? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I would take I would take Keloware.
Capella.
I would take Hansan Yang.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't take a Kongwu. I
No?
would take Capella.
No,
I would.
I would take both those guys to be honest.
Because remember, we were talking about Capella potentially being a Knicks trade deadline acquisition to replace Mitchell
Yeah.
Robinson. So I think he should go
But
highest.
the
C
fact
tier.
that
I think high C.
the fact that Ayton is there is just throwing it off.
Dude, Aiton's not that bad.
Aiton's a first overall pick that averages more than 15 and has been to a finals.
You want to go high C?
High C.
Yeah,
That's-
purely because of the injuries too. Remember,
Okay.
Mitchell Robinson barely plays.
Yeah.
Okay.
So highest C he goes. Let's get into another underrated guy. I like this dude's game a lot. Paul Reed.
Ugh.
Dog on the glass. Doesn't get as much playing time because Detroit's kind of stacked with their center room. Where do you want to put him?
I think he's C.
He's C.
That's fair. I would put him probably either above or below Mitch or Olenek.
He's below Olenek.
He's definitely not above Mitch, in my opinion.
That's
He,
fair.
he didn't get a lot of minutes.
Yeah, he averaged 4 and 3, so I think we go above Robert Williams because at least Paul Reed's on the floor.
Okay.
That's fine.
So we'll put him there. Carl Anthony Towns.
S.
I think you said F for a second.
S.
Wow.
He's second, right behind
Um,
Jokic.
I disagree.
I think he is.
I would probably. It's tough. He's better than Chet. I think he's better than Rudy. Is he better or worse than Embiid? Because remember, Embiid is a great defender. Wemby's a great defender. So, Cat's just as good offensively as both of them. Although I do think when Embiid's on the floor, he's a better scorer than Cat. So I would go above Gobert.
That's fine.
I will put Cat right below Jokic
That's crazy, Gio.
because he's on the floor.
That's true.
Wemby is on the floor too, outside of the freak health scare.
I don't know. I'm not so sure if that's a freak health scare.
But is Wemby on the court for almost 40 minutes a game?
Right.
Remember, they had him on limited minutes because that's what the Spurs do with their prospects. They did it with Duncan. They did it with Robinson.
Right.
He started every game, obviously he played in. He averaged 24 and 11. Karl Anthony Towns last season averaged
Like 28.
24 and 12. So it's
Really?
right around the same. Yeah. I mean, if you want to put him above, we can, but I would put him below Embiid.
I will put him above Wemby.
Wow.
That's
Gio.
crazy.
Yeah.
I would put him below Wemby. Above
Below
Embiid.
Wemby?
All right, so
Above
that's,
Embiid.
that's the perfect average point then, because at least he's on the floor compared to Embiid,
Yeah.
but that's nuts. So we'll put
I
Cat
don't know,
there.
man. I just, I didn't see enough winning for the Spurs, even though obviously the Spurs are not a great team.
They were
of
tanking,
course.
yeah.
But
Remember,
still,
they were closing in on a play-in spot until Wemby got the blood clots.
Yeah.
So, and you'll see what he's going to do this year.
we'll see.
We have a DPOY, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh, that's being highest A or
Oh, he's-
lowest S.
No, he's not highest
Clearly an A tier. He's clearly an A tier.
I put him below Bam.
No, he's the
Dude,
highest A
he had one of
tier.
his best seasons of his career. Averaged 22 points, 6 rebounds,
Holy crap.
38% from 3. Remember, he was an All-NBA guy. I would put him highest.
highest A.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's definitely highest A tier. If the S tier wasn't so crowded, I could have made the argument for him, but we just really can't.
I might take him above Chet, to be honest.
I wouldn't, because they both are kind of the same in forms of durability, and Chet gave you playoff all-time level defense.
I wouldn't
So,
say all time, but
it was that good. The
I mean,
numbers
bro's a
proved
defensive
it.
player of the year, though.
Exactly.
So it's like they both can do that.
Right, but he didn't do it in the playoffs.
Because he's with nobody, bro.
Dude, Memphis made the second round.
Okay, bro, come on.
So
Chet's on a Hall of Fame team right here. One of the best defenses of all
I
time.
understand that, but that Grizzlies team was a second seed, And I'm sure you thought they were going to beat the Warriors the year they won it all. So it is what it is.
I'm just talking about individually. I'll take Jaren Jackson.
Fair. Let's get into our first and only superhero of the list. Aquaman Steven Adams.
Gotta love Steven Adams.
I kind of want to do the Nick Batum thing and put him at the bottom of A tier. Because dude is so impactful.
Did we put Batum in the A?
We put him in the lowest B.
Okay.
But Steven Adams is much better than Nick Batum.
I don't think he's that much better. I think they're both kind of like the same type of player.
As far as like impact in the playoffs, I would take him over everybody in the B tier.
I understand that, but
Nah,
it's more
we
than
can't
just
do
the
that.
playoffs.
We can't do that.
I would throw him around like Al Horford.
I would too.
What did he do in the regular season? Let's see.
I would put him right below Al.
I would put him above because he's on a team.
That's true.
So can we just do that at least?
That's fine.
That's true.
Okay. Al Horford goes here, but in my heart, Steven Adams is S tier.
That's hilarious.
All right, let's get into Luke Cornett.
It's gonna be a B tier because
Nah, he's not B.
of the payday
You think he's B?
or the highest C.
It's tough.
I
That
think he's B.
I don't want to let that one great game he had against the Knicks deter
Yeah.
me. He's the highest C.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we'll put him in the highest C. Boys, I think we have our second F tier.
F.
Yusef Nurkic.
Yeah, he's
F.
F. He's F.
So unfortunately, he did not play for the Lakers, but he's better than Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
Jackson Hayes is one of the worst players I've ever seen in my life. All right, let's get into another underrated player, Jakob Pertl.
Ooh, he's A.
Turtle.
He's such an A tier.
He's
so A tier.
Yeah.
I think he's above Gafford.
Ooh, I like it.
He's
I
above
like
Gafford.
it. Jakob
I like
Pertl
Gafford.
last season, 15 points, 9.6 rebounds. I love
He
Jakob
was on that
Pertl.
hot streak for a while.
Yeah.
Very solid.
I'll
player.
take him over Gaff.
He was getting MIP shouts. He's going above
Yeah.
Gaff.
Yeah.
Shout out Yak. I'm glad he's getting the respect on this tier list. We have another Nets legend, a throwback Nets legend, Mason Plumlee. Now with the Hornets, I believe, this
I
season.
would go C tier.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think he's a C tier. He's okay. He shoots the lefty free throws, averaged 4 and 6. Pretty C tier type season.
I would put him around like below Brooke Lopez.
I'll put him
below
around
Sharp.
Goga. I'll put him around Goga.
I'll put him below Donovan Clingan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty boo boo.
Boo
Boo
boo.
boo
He's
caca.
pretty boo boo caca.
So over
Love
he
that.
goes. We have 7 players remaining.
Zubac.
Ivica Zubats.
He's A.
This
He's
is an
A.
A tier.
Ladies and gentlemen, I low-key want to make the case for him as an S tier, but
Ooh.
No.
17 points, 13 rebounds.
Wow.
He's the highest A tier, and I would put him below Jaren
Jackson.
Jackson.
Below triple J.
Because if we put him in A, J's got to go in A.
I
I mean
think-
the S.
I think he should go above Sabonis.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would take him over Sabonis. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put him there.
Phew.
But A tier is pretty. I told you,
A
the centers
tier
are
is-
good.
Centers are good.
Centers are good. We have 6 remaining. Jalen Duren.
It's a B tier.
Nah.
It's tough. I think he's a B tier. He's a tier above Stewart.
That's fine.
I would put him around like Wendell Carter.
I'll put him above Hansen Yang.
Yeah.
Pistons are
That's
better
fine.
now. He'll have a leap. I don't like
Yeah,
him
we
over
got to see
Kelowna.
more.
All right, we've reached our final 5. Let's start off with a Nets legend, Andre Drummond.
C
He's D.
or D.
Ooh, Drummond. This is a tough one. 7 points and 7.8 rebounds. He's definitely C tier.
All right, fine.
I like him over a few players in this tier. I'd probably go.
Above Goga,
I'd go below Stewart.
below Stewart. Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, he still does play some important minutes.
Yeah, he's better than Diabate.
Yeah.
Alperen Şengün.
S.
He's A. He's A.
Ooh, this is
Ooh,
tough.
A or
Şengün,
S?
Şengün averaged 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists.
I think he's highest A.
I agree.
That's fine.
I agree. I think he's better than Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, I would take him over Triple J.
Even though Jaren Jackson averaged 22, that's crazy.
Insane. But I
didn't realize
I
that.
like Şengün better.
Me too.
He's improved a lot. So Shampoo going in A tier. If you know, you know. The third to last player. This is Yves Missi.
Oof.
He's gonna get a lot more minutes this year.
I would go C.
Where are we going?
I would throw him.
High-
He
high
was
C?
he was better than Edie.
He had a good rookie year. He averaged 9 points and 8
Yeah,
rebounds.
I would put him above
Mid-C.
Edie. He was the
Above
best
Edie.
center.
I'd go below Edie. I think Edie's gonna have a better season.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I like him more than Malawatch though.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
2 more. We have the man that floats and glides, Larry Nance Jr. Now a Cav.
He's a C.
He's C.
He's gonna make a big impact this year. Last
I would-
season he averaged 8.5 points, 4 rebounds.
I would put him above Diabate.
I would go. It's tough. I think I agree.
Yeah.
Let's go above. And we have our last one on the list. And of course, we leave it for an NBA champion. Did the right thing by leaving the hellhole of Madison Square Garden, Isaiah Hartenstein. I
He's a
feel like,
B.
in my opinion, he could be anywhere on this list.
He's definitely not S.
He's definitely not S. He's definitely not F or D or C.
He's B.
He's A or B, and I think he's B.
Let me see what he averaged. I need to see this. I need to do
I
my
would
due diligence.
put
here.
him around Mark
But
Williams.
he does more than the stats, though.
11 points, 11 rebounds. I think he is a better version of Walker
Walker,
Kessler.
yeah.
So I think he should go in the high speed tier.
Highest B.
fine.
Highest B.
Yeah. I take him over Walker.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Because it's tough, though, because he did have stinkers in the playoffs. Otherwise, I
did.
would put him in A tier. But I think
Yeah.
Nas is just better all around.
Nas is better, yeah.
But
Not all around, but
but
overall.
Hartenstein's NBA Live floater is S tier.
Is it?
Bro, he does like a little teardrop and it just goes in every
I
time.
mean, he does it in real life, too. So.
He does, yeah. So we finished the tier list. Do we want to change anything? I do want to swap Cat and Embiid.
That's fine.
I mean,
I don't know, actually.
It's
I don't
tough.
think we can. Because we don't know
We
about
can't- we
Embiid's
haven't
health.
seen we haven't seen Embiid in 2 years.
That's true, yeah. So we'll keep him the
Even
way
though,
it is.
of course, Embiid, when he's healthy, he's the second best center in the league easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But
And we don't want anyone in the highest spot. We don't want to move them up a tier.
I want to swap Gobert
Nope.
and Jackson Hayes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, but in all seriousness, I do want to swap Gobert and Şengün, either Şengün or Jackson.
Nah.
That's just me, though.
We need to keep Gobert in S tier.
No.
We do.
Why, Gio?
It's-
What do you come on?
He just doesn't like him.
Because bro averaged, what, 13
Who
points?
gives a crap?
He averaged 13 points, probably 1 block, maybe 10 rebounds.
Can we drop like Jared?
Dude, you did realize Chet averaged like 15, right?
Yeah. That's
Can
why I
we,
want
can we drop like Jared Allen? Or no?
No.
No.
No, definitely not.
Keeping
Rudy
Jared Allen.
Gobert averaged 12 and 11
to.
while anchoring that.
That's literally
can
what-
we-
While anchoring one of the best defenses in the NBA.
So did Hartenstein.
Hartenstein was was
They did the
playing.
same thing, bro.
Hartenstein barely played, bro. Him and Chet took
Can
turns
we
missing
put
games.
Can we put KP higher
Nah.
Tingus Pingus?
Nah.
above Gaff?
I do want to put him above
No.
Gaff.
Because he shoots.
Exactly.
Gaff doesn't shoot.
Exactly.
Okay.
Been outvoted, Gio.
Well,
I'm
Gafford
sorry.
is way better on defense. I'll show you guys the
No,
stat
but
later.
Tingus,
Gafford is a better defender.
Tingus
I'll show you
blocks.
guys the stat later.
Tingus blocks.
Tingus blocks.
Bro, Gafford does that too, and he does
And
a whole lot more.
rebounds.
A whole lot more.
I like Porzingis' offense a lot better than Gafford's.
We want Pirtle over.
Plus, we don't even know. Bless you.
Not fake sneezing, bro.
Plus, we don't even know if Gafford's even going to start over Lively. That's the
That's
other.
true. I
I
important
hope they
thing.
start him. He's a better player.
I agree, but they might start Lively, so we don't know. But
Uh,
I think we did a good job on this tier
Yeah,
list.
it's a
to
good
be honest
list.
with you.
It's a good list.
I just love how we just keep putting Lakers in F tier.
listen, they got the bad players.
It's funny.
Nah,
Bro,
we're just hating, low
dude, we put no, because like in all retrospect, F tier is not F tier. F tier, the worst players really go in D tier. F tier are for the guys that are supposed to be in B and A tier, but are just nowhere near that level. That's why Gabe Vincent wound up there. That's why Ben Simmons wound up there.
Yeah.
Jared Vanderbilt wound up there. Someone
So
else.
NBA's most hated. Nurkic
Yeah.
and Jackson Hayes. So
Dude,
it makes sense.
Dude, Jackson Hayes in the playoffs was probably the most abysmal I've ever seen in my life. He averaged 1.8 points, and the
my
season
God.
before he averaged 0.3.
That's insane.
So it is what it is. But do we have any sort of any other things we want to change? Are we happy with this?
No, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I think it's
It
good.
looks good.
So for the audio listeners, Nurkic and Jackson Hayes wound up in our F tier. And then in the S tier, Jokic first, Wemby second, Cat third, Embiid fourth, Rudy fifth, and Chet in sixth. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the centers tier list. And that is the end of our 2025 Floor Spacer Pod summer. I almost said shovel. Summer of tier list. Let us know down in the comments what your S tier would be. And guys, we did a really good job in the sense that we had 3 tier lists, have 5 players in S tier, and we had 2 that had 6. And fundamentally
Yeah.
enough, they were both the 2 6 S tier ones had 60 players. So we're in sync with the numbers always.
Wow.
But do we have any final questions, comments, concerns before we head into the outro?
No, let's rock.
All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of episode number 70 of the Floor Spacer podcast.
Crazy.
Gio, G of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the word for the people to comment? You decide on the word this time. Don't be influenced by him.
All right, so the
What
G
you
of the
got?
week. G of the week is gonna be Daniel. You know who you are, Daniel. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
He doesn't
but you know
care.
who you are.
He doesn't care about you.
Yeah, Anthony. Anthony, stop talking.
You know who your G of the week is? I know who your G of the week is.
Okay.
I know who your G of the week is.
And then
High Rocks.
okay.
So his G of the week is a whole like company,
It's the whole company.
the whole corporation.
Sponsor us.
I would love to be sponsored by High Rocks.
Sponsor
Imagine.
us.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Let's get into
No.
some get into some of your touches. Let Maven sponsor us.
Maven.
Yeah,
Give
dude.
us their money.
That's crazy. What's the word of the week,
The
Gio?
word of the week is going to be a number.
Okay.
It's gonna be 7,000.
Okay.
So comment down 7,000 if you guys stayed for the whole video. That's the landmark that we have reached recently. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I also want to do a quick little
I
shout
need
out.
my wallet, bro.
That's crazy, bro's stealing money live on YouTube. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts. Just committed
Can we
robbery.
get him canceled, bro? Like,
Yeah, we will.
I'm so ready.
Gio has a $2 bill.
That's actually cool.
I'm taking
That's
it.
W. It's making a lot of noise in the mic
$10
though, so
now.
put it down.
Yeah, we can make a trade. $20 for that $2 bill.
That's a good deal. I would raise it to 50 to be honest. with
50?
you. Yeah.
Would you actually?
For him, yeah.
What about for you?
A handshake, firm handshake.
My
But
card
all put his
back,
card away. That's crazy. But I also do want to shout out two of my cousins, Sam and Maria. They're both pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Having babies, both baby girls. So
Wow.
Congratulations,
to them.
yeah.
Love you both.
Congrats.
And yeah, as far as the rest, comment down 7,000, right? The number.
7,000 a number.
So comment down the number 7,000 with or without the comma. Do whatever you want. So obviously, next week we're going to come in with some brand new content, or at least reused content from last year. If you guys are OGs of the channel, you'll know what's coming next week. And we'll just be on the lookout for other news. We'll catch the taller people edition of the whatchamacallit, the height goat thing. And if we have shower thoughts, Antoine will have a good question for us. Your question last week or last month is doing really well on YouTube. It's got like 500 views.
What was
Oh,
my
nice.
question?
The expansion thing.
Yo, I'm lit.
Keep going,
My
bro.
shower is so lit.
That's crazy.
Okay.
My shower is the place to be.
I shouldn't have mentioned it. I knew I shouldn't have. It was a bad
Gio's
decision.
shower is not the place you want to be
Okay.
That is interesting information.
Thank you.
because you get dandruff.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, my breath is taken away from that. But yeah, essentially we'll do what we usually do as we're leading up into the season. We got stuff planned. Do not worry. Some big projects are in the way. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, get us to 8K by Halloween. If you're on Spotify audio platforms, give us 5 stars, answer the polls, leave a review. Follow our socials at Floor Spacer Pod on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow us on our personal socials down here in the bottom of the screen, description below. Get Gio to 1 million Instagram followers. Thank you again for 7,000 subscribers. Means the world to us. And guys, do we have any sort of final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before we head on into the outro?
No, let's go to sleep. We love you all. We know you're out there in the world. We will see you out in public eventually.
Okay.
That's actually crazy.
It's been a while since I've seen a supporter out in the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will see one eventually.
Eventually
wherever you are.
we'll see one of y'all. But Gio, anything else from you?
I'm good. I'm done.
All right, so let's go to sleep. We hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. We love you all endlessly. Me and Antoine still do not like Nico Harrison, although Gio does. Stay away from Antoine, and we'll see you all next week in episode 71. Peace out.
That's because Gio is his agent. He's got to give him good PR every week. What a loser.